It's fine. There. Somebody says, Jesus Christ, my goddamn ears, because you were playing the intro at a 200% speed.
We're going to do it like that every time now.
Yeah, it's good. It's a nice change of pace. First real show
about Chinese
First
people?
real show of the new year.
Oh, yeah. Good
Well, I was going to say, I think the Asians are still reveling, because I tried to go out to dinner last night. It was packed on a random, like, Thursday.
Here comes the text. Why is the theme song like Mickey Mouse?
Oh, we did
You went out to dinner.
I tried to go out
and
to
the
dinner.
Chinese were interfering with that.
It's a 45-minute wait to get into the Italian restaurant.
Ooh, because of the Chinese, huh?
Yeah, I was like,
It's too compressed.
Why are the
I think.
Italians?
It's double speed.
It's
honey.
double speed on the.
Ah.
I wanted to get some calamari.
Do you have two problems about food today?
Chinese
people.
I haven't voted up about food, and I guess I do have an actual problem that's kind of about food as well.
What do you mean, kind of?
It's
How's something kind of about
it's
food?
related to food. It's not the food, but it's a item. You'll see.
Is
I don't want to spoil it.
I've got. Let me see.
Someone's saying the gain is way high.
Mics are really hot. Okay. How about that?
Test 1 1
Test,
2.
check.
Test 1
Yeah.
1 2.
Really hot audio?
Well, hold on. Give it a second.
I'm telling you. Oh, she says audio's messed up. All right.
Peaking audio. Someone's saying the gain is way high.
Mics are really hot. Okay.
Let's see.
Check.
How about that?
Check. That's better.
Test 1 1 2.
Check.
I mean, Test 1 1 2.
Is
Is it still blown out?
Really hot audio?
Yeah,
Well,
hold
it
on.
sounds-
Give it a second.
I'm
Blown
telling
out.
you. Oh, she says audio's messed up. All right.
Peaking
Jesus.
audio.
Maybe we should-
Someone's saying the gain is way high.
Maybe we should just start over. Way better? Way better. Sounds
Way better.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we just do the show?
People are saying it's a little hot. Can you put it down a little more?
hot. It's right at 0.
Okay.
That's in the past, though, man.
Well,
you got to remember
audio.
that. Audio?
Yeah, well, hold on.
That was us listening to ourselves.
I don't
know?
I don't know. Audio
Good
issues.
start to the new year.
Good start to a new year. Well, you know what, guys? This is what $6 pays for. Hold on.
That was us listening to ourselves. See,
now it does
nailed
sound
it.
better.
Perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. $6.
$6.
The new $6 intro.
The $6 biggest problem experience.
Oh man.
What?
You better buck up. You better wake up. I'm gonna get a little gun. Tase you with it. Welcome to the biggest problem in the universe, the only show that ranks every problem in the universe, from seething Pajeets to wheelless yeets. Are yeets shoes?
Can you get the
From
rhyme right
LVH.
in 2025?
Is that a shoe?
A wheelless yeet. Yeet.
Is a yeet a shoe?
I don't fucking know. That doesn't make
Is
any
a
sense to me.
Pajeet a shoe? What's a Pajeet?
I don't know.
Oh, what's a yeet? It's got to be a shoe.
A yeet.
LVH sent that in. If you can help, please super chat.
I feel like
Yeet
people
it.
need to send in explanations of the rhymes as well.
Well, I think in the context
A
clues you could get is
wheelless
yeet is a
yeet?
shoe. Wheelless yeets.
like Y-E-E-T?
Man, what is the spelling gonna fucking help you out?
Yeah,
in
it
this?
actually
Are you gonna
would.
fucking consult your?
Well, because to yeet is to toss something.
yeah.
Right.
But what else is it? It's a shoe. It's got to be a shoe.
it doesn't have to be a shoe.
I mean, how sick match joining me is Vito just
It can be the idea that you're getting tossed out, but not because of your footwear.
Well, then why would he say what would be wheelless
Let me see
about that?
Whatever.
I'm not reading. I copied it.
Good rhyme.
You want to get into
Excellent
the Costco
rhyme.
stuff or the Chinese stuff?
What
What's it going to
Costco
be?
stuff?
Is it going to be Chinese?
Are you talking about
Costco-dees?
my exciting viral video, which
I was not. Oh no! But you want to talk about that?
No, I don't want to keep talking about it. It's one of those things where like
You had a huge success, and you managed to turn that into a
big
argument.
L. Yeah, for some
with someone that hates
puppet
you.
guy.
Yeah, the puppet guy.
Well, because he was doing a ripoff verse who famously hates me for no reason I understand. He's in another one of those threads going.
He says it over and over what he hates you for.
Oh, like, well, what is it?
I don't want to repeat. I mean, I don't want to put words in his mouth.
Well, he said it because I'm not funny, right?
There you go. Yeah,
That's okay.
so you do know.
Yeah, but like, normally when I think a guy's not funny, it's like I don't think that guy's funny, you know. And then you
What
kind of
about
like
Mr. Beast?
move on.
No.
Well,
I
Mr.
don't know
Beast
about
is
that.
a genuine homicidal maniac who
Yeah.
at some point will ruin the world.
Yeah.
But he's like, well, you're not funny and you've never been funny and nothing you do is funny. If you were funny, and he said you'd make, videos on social media that got views. And I go, so like that one from 2 days ago that got 30 million views and went like incredibly viral.
Right.
And he said, what? Let me see this. And I linked it. He goes, that doesn't count. And I'm like, all right, fine.
Does it count?
I don't know. I guess not. Does it not count?
What's the video? What did you?
The video
What's the video that you made?
There's a video of a special needs child in Costco, and he's climbed atop the TV display.
And you recorded that?
I found footage of it. I did not record it myself.
Okay.
So he's up there, and he's throwing TVs down and breaking stuff.
And you put in
and
like...
his family is pleading with him. They're going, please, King Kong, stop, because apparently the child is a big fan of the King Kong movies and is trying to emulate his hero King Kong, making monkey noises and such.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Right.
Okay.
So
that's hilarious. So you found the video and you posted it and it got millions of views. It's a good find.
I found the video.
Okay.
And then I did my classic Vito maneuver, which, look, I'm not claiming I'm a comedy mastermind, but I said, well, it would be funny if there was a guy yelling in the background going, look at this kid and look at what he's doing.
Okay.
Similar to my other viral video.
An additional guy.
Right. Well, I had another viral video where a guy was yelling at a lady who's trying to stop a landslide. That got millions of views as well. I said, well, let's try to replicate my viral success. The best thing about comedy is explaining comedy. I said, well, I don't know, it'd be funny to add that.
And it kind of annoys me when you say that, because it's like you're kind of declaring yourself like the expert of comedy. Like, what makes comedy great? It's explaining comedy. Like, okay, what are you?
I don't know. Look, I just, honestly, I didn't think it was...
You're too good to explain the joke? What is your deal?
I mean, I'll say this. When I made that video, I was like, well, this isn't as funny as the witch one, but it's okay.
That's the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Something that's not funny. That will really take off.
I guess. I mean, it's like funny enough. It doesn't make me like burst out laughing.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I mean, there are a number of reasons. For some reason, it's gotten to like 33 million views on Twitter.
Where is it? Why can't I find it?
Because it's posted on my VNN account.
Oh yeah, your fake news thing.
Yeah, the Victory News Network.
Okay.
So I said, look, I'm not claiming I'm the greatest comedy mastermind of all time. But if you're saying, how come you never make videos that get,
Are you claiming that you're funny?
I think if you... What am I supposed to do? Like, what am I supposed to do?
Well, because you're saying, like, I'm not saying I'm the greatest comedy mastermind. Like, are you saying that you're funny?
I think I'm funny.
Okay.
I think at this point, if you had to, like, come up with an objective
doesn't really tell me anything if you're like, I'm not saying I'm the greatest
are you
comedy.
funny?
I'm not saying I'm the tallest man in the universe.
I make content, and millions of people seem to find it funny, so I'd go, I think I'm pretty okay at this. I'm not terrible at it.
So you made this video. You were in Costco.
No, I found a video, and I added my voice to it, okay? I ripped off Michael Rappaport's bit from like 10 years ago.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, this is the video. Oh, yeah. On Twitter, you don't get to hear the...
No, you can hear it. You just got to hear the...
You have to click out of your way and click for it,
get
right?
out of the fucking... Oh, shit. What the fuck's going on, man? I'm at the Costco, and there's this retarded kid tweaking the fuck out, knocking all the TVs down. And I'm not trying to be racist, but he's doing it. He's making all these fucking monkey noises and screaming about how he's King Kong.
He does that in the video.
Security, get the fuck up
He
there.
does it in the
Stop this
video.
kid. He's out of control. Oh, there goes another
He goes,
one.
ooh, ah.
Another TV destroyed by the mighty King Kong. King Kong, no. Oh.
How long did it take for you to say something racist?
There's nothing right. I said in the video, I'm not being racist, but he is making monkey noises and calling himself King Kong.
Somebody clock it. The time of the racism started at
It's
this
not
time.
racist. It's
Shit. Well,
Okay, well then everybody in the comments is probably like, what a hilarious voiceover.
There is a lot of that. A lot of people are going, I mean, everybody's making the same comment. They're going, is that Bill Burr? Did Bill Burr get into the Costco?
Why are you
How'd
posting
Gilbert
this video
Gottfried-
now so people can watch it?
Well, that's why.
I mean, I think your bit of putting the audio over stuff's great.
It's fun. It's like a stupid shit.
You got to do it every day.
Maybe
Then you
I
could
should
be the guy that does that.
Yeah, I mean, it's worked.
Do it every day.
It's surprisingly worked on multiple occasions. I also had the one with the guys fighting in the U-Haul, which was pretty funny. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe I will. I don't know.
Every day.
It is like one of those
And
things.
if you don't, everyone will beat your ass.
Yeah.
With like soap and socks. If someone sees you on the street, they got to.
Well,
smack
I'm
you with a
excited
soap
to
sock.
see if this actually, because it's on Twitter.
Right.
Where you only get money from your post. So right now it's at 33 million views.
Oh, yeah.
Which would be like a decent chunk of ad revenue. I think it would be at least $1,000.
Okay, you could pay your artist.
I could pay my artist.
And get the comic
I
out.
could pay Mint Salad for a trading card or whatever the fuck she's complaining about.
Go.
But if I get community noted, though, that's the problem with these things. If somebody decides to add a community note, or they go, actually, that's not Costco, that's BJ's or something.
Yeah,
just something as stupid as that, you lose all your ad revenue.
Aren't you buddies with Ian Miles Chungus or something?
Yeah,
You
I
can
think Ian Miles is going to help me out.
He's got a mod.
He's going to get me in Elon's ear so we can get around that issue.
Yeah, him and Elon are thick as thieves.
Anyway,
You
look,
know?
Okay, if you don't think I'm funny, that's
They're like Bert
fine.
and Bert.
But I got to
Yeah.
argue all day with the puppet guy about how I'm not funny. He goes, "Oh, you don't know who you're messing with. You have no idea who you're messing with." And I'm like, "What do you mean?"
Oh yeah! Wait, this is what you ended it on, which is the most escalation I've ever seen outside of like prison.
Well, because he's basically okay. Yeah, sure. Go take a look.
See what you
go to me.
Justin Wang.
Justin Wang did retweet it.
Comedy. Okay.
Well, because he keeps tweeting at me. He's like, "You do not know who you're messing with. You do not know."
Why does he?
Why does
he keep tweeting at? Like he just keeps tweeting to the same tweet that you have?
No,
over and over.
Oh, you're just gonna say it's because I keep retweeting him.
Oh, he retweets to different tweets that you have where you're arguing with him?
I keep getting into it with him.
I didn't know that.
Okay, because he won't. I don't know. Because he's posting. Dude, I'm not the one saying I'm coming to your fucking house or whatever it is he's saying. Yeah, there. Okay, so he says, "Do keep it up." That's the one you're looking for.
So you said,
look at what he said right before that. Here.
Yeah. No.
All right, fine.
You said, so come to my house and blow my brains out with a shotgun then. What the fuck can I do about it?
Well, he says, keep it up. You have no fucking idea who I am or who you're talking to.
So your response to that is come to my house and blow my brains out with a shotgun?
Yeah, because basically, you have no idea who I fucking am. You have no idea what I'm capable of. Okay, come kill me. Like, what am I supposed to do with that information?
Wait, he didn't say capable of. He said, keep it up. You have no fucking idea who I am at all or who you are talking to. That's accurate.
This was after him saying, you know,
is that accurate or not?
Is what? That
do you know who he is?
Oh, no, I don't. Somebody sent me I know he's like a former stunt guy or something.
So what he's saying is accurate.
Yeah, that is accurate. Well, because I think right prior to that, he said he's coming to me, he's coming to my house, and I said, okay, cool, we're gonna have gay sex, and then he said, don't, and then he responded with. After I said, cool, he's coming to my house, we're going to have gay sex. He said, you don't know me and you don't know what you're talking about or something.
You don't know who you're talking to.
Yeah.
And you said, come blow my brains out with a shotgun then.
Well, he had previously said something else that was along the lines of like, keep running your mouth, you'll see what happens. I don't know exactly what it was.
Was it something with a shotgun? Or did
No, I'm just saying it's like one of those things where when a guy tells you like, you have no fucking idea who I am. like keep running your mouth. It's like, okay, well, where do you want this to go? What do you want to have happen?
What do you want to have happen?
I want him to come blow my brains out with a shotgun. I don't care anymore. I'm so sick of this like stupid.
Why don't you just ignore it?
Because it's just this guy. I don't know. It's fun. It's funny to interact with a guy. It's funny when a guy goes. The thing about Vito is he's not a real comedian. He doesn't even make like comedy videos that get any views. And I go, 2 days ago I made one that got 30 million views.
40.
Is it at 40 now?
I think so. Yeah.
Or is that like 33?
Yeah.
So. Look, and again, that's not to brag. It's to say 33.4.
Okay.
I'm not bragging about the numbers. I'm just going like, you can't say Vito never makes anything that anybody finds funny.
Yeah.
At the time, I have probably my most viral video tweet I've ever made. That might be, I think that's my second most popular tweet of all time.
Wow. I think it's great.
Whatever. It is far bigger than I thought it would be because I just shit that thing out. I'm like, this is funny, whatever. I did not expect 33 million views.
What's your next one?
I got a couple different videos that I've been wanting to dub over.
Like
I got some Asian stuff.
Bill Buckner.
I got some Asian stuff.
Messing up the ball, and you go like, wow, he blew it.
I have a guy getting hit in the nuts with a football, and he goes, should have watched out for that football.
Yeah, that's good.
See, but then I suggested, I was thinking about who's good at voices, and I was like, you know who would be good at doing this would be Carl.
Carl. No, you don't. You're complicating it.
No, I'm not going to say.
You do one a day, like.
Yeah, I'm going to do it myself.
That guy farting. Remember that congressman farting in his interview, and you're like, nice fart. You know. That's comedy gold.
Or better yet, he farts, and I go, look out for that football. And that'll just be my thing. It'll be all the videos.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a gimmick.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm making TikTok slop. Who cares? It's fun.
The right-of-way disrespecters.
Hey, I won. Can you believe it?
Then the zipper disrespecters, also second place. Amazing.
Yeah, I kind of cheated with that, but I'll take it.
The war on jocks, third. Probably a lot of nerds in the audience. Bob Dylan worshippers, 52. And then no adult Heelys in last place in the negative, inexplicably.
Yeah, I think the problem was that we discovered adult Heelys exist.
It's still a problem.
How's
I don't have adult Heelys.
So then the problem is you not having them, not adult Heelys.
These guys had all week to send me some Heelys.
Maybe they'll be in the Vito's booty box.
Washington 23 says Cadbury was bought by a U.S. company, Mollandaise, in 2010. They changed the recipe to save money, and now it's vile. That's why the king.
I don't know if that's actually why he stopped. Somebody told me it was like they started supporting Israel, so they were like, we don't want to be controversial or something. I don't know.
Check out our bonus episode.
Biggest problem in 2024
because we're doing a much bigger, longer, funnier style of episode from now on.
I mean, it wasn't good. That one felt a lot better.
Yes.
The end of year episodes, I think, are good.
Yes. Now that's why we raised the price. Why we fucked everyone over and decided to not grandfather anyone in.
That's not fucking them over. Why would they be grandfathered in? We already had this argument on the bonus episode.
If you want to know
why you're being fucked over,
listen to the bonus episode.
You're not being fucked over. There's no ads on the YouTube. We got plenty of bonus content coming.
Yeah.
I'm finally paying our clip guy.
Why don't you pay me?
I do pay you.
What happened? Where's your checkbook?
It's
today?
at my house.
Okay.
I wrote the checks. I'll send you a scan of them or whatever.
Okay. Grando says, wife's having another existential crisis over hearing the teabag problem. Hopefully I'll see less pots trying to boil with the lid off. Fuck that bitch, lol.
I saw a couple people worried about the cancerous tea bags. That was the tea bag problem he's referring to.
Was that true, what you were saying about them? Or
According to that, I mean, I probably oversold it, but it said that, like, it's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good for an item that is specifically being put into a hot liquid, which is then directly consumed into your body. It's like kind of a perfect storm of, well, there probably shouldn't be a lot of plastic in that.
Okay. Onion Desu says Vito described that crappy movie in the most obtuse way possible, just listing a bunch of famous people in it for 3 minutes. Yeah. I never learned what that movie was about.
When I tell people the cast list of Southland Tales, they go, How have I not seen this movie?
But why? Why would it be any good? It's just a list of people.
Yeah, but it's like a fever dream of a movie. When's the last time you saw Justin Timberlake and Kevin Smith in the same movie?
I wouldn't want to see either of them.
Janine Garofalo and The Rock.
The Rock is the only. The Rock's the only one.
Janine Garofalo's scenes mostly got cut. I think they all got cut from the theatrical release.
Aaron says, if Vito would finish Superkiller, he could start making money that way instead of raising the prices on Patreon.
It's an interesting thought.
Just thought you'd like to know that. Meta Donut. As a producer,
I have a second comic project that I'm working on as well, so that's
what's
that's
this
exciting.
one called? Super Killer.
Super Killer.
I
don't have a title
He hunts
yet.
down super killers.
I gotta think of a good title for it. All I can say is it's
the ghost of
it's the ghost
of the girl
Superkiller.
whose likeness was used for Superkiller, hunting down Superkiller. For
this will be some
royalties.
if this is gonna be a fun little side project to put out there.
Is it going to be in a zine?
Yeah, maybe it'll be in my zine, my very
Can
popular
you give us any
zine.
hints?
It might be. It might have a World War II flair to it.
Oh.
Got like a Sergeant Rock type situation.
What the hell is Sergeant Rock?
Sergeant Rock and his Howling Marauders or whatever.
What's that?
It's the Marvel comic.
Oh, that's another comic. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it going to be a comic?
Yeah.
Or is it going to be like you shouldn't even say what it is. Just say like it's an idea.
It's an idea. It's a concept.
Yeah.
It's like an
hybrid.
Yeah, it's like an art
entertainment.
It's like a performance piece.
It's
the way
like
Superkiller
a little bit
is.
food,
A little bit
a little
food.
bit media.
It's a curated box of snacks, is what I'd say.
You produce it. It's the first content that you, the viewer, produce.
You think about what it could be, and yes,
Funding begins
yesterday.
Meta Donut says, as a producer of the show, who recently raised his investment input,
Yes.
your movie reviews suck.
I saw some mixed reviews of the movie reviews, where some people, I don't know. I like doing movie reviews. I do.
Well, you like watching movies.
Yeah,
Talking
I know.
about them. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I can't really consider myself like a film expert or anything.
Highwind says, I could have been an aerospace engineer, but I watched too much Saved by the Bell. Yeah, me too, man.
Let us know in the comments if you like the movie reviews.
Yeah,
I think the problem though is that I'm like, well, we should review. They're fun, but like we were thinking about reviewing Nosferatu.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would have been good though.
Well, it's just us bullshitting about movies.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
But
what
like
it
the
is.
movies that I find the most fun to bullshit about, you seem to not be as interested in bullshitting about.
No, it's
like
hard,
you
it's
don't
hard for me to
care
watch
about
superhero
the
movies.
Marvel slop, and you don't care about the Star Wars slop. Whereas I find it like tremendously interesting to pick apart slop.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's like, oh my God, they had so much money and a staff of the most diverse talent Hollywood's ever had to offer. Every black woman in America got to write half of this movie, I think. And for some reason, it's not good.
I can't believe it went wrong. Oh, hell no! This went wrong. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I started watching The Madness on Netflix.
What's the madness?
It's about a black guy. It's an alternate world, and they don't tell you this in the previews of the commercials. It's an alternate universe where this black guy, who's like one of the most famous black guy in America, is fighting a shadow organization of white supremacists.
Okay.
Like he witnesses a murder, and the Proud Boys are like well organized and not retards.
Okay, so it's not actually an alternate universe. You're making a joke.
Yeah. It's like if every black woman's fantasy became a movie with really well done acting, but just confoundingly
an insane
stupid
universe where the Proud Boys are a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, where racism exists. To a degree, where racism against black people exists to a degree that in the real world, racism against white people exists. It's a flip. It's like the Twilight Zone.
Okay.
Rod Serling gets out at the beginning and goes,
What if racism against black people was a thing?
Imagine a world where there was no racism against white people. And in fact,
Rod, that's crazy.
It was against black people.
No, that's the most absurd idea. Are
Mamas
your
in
Netflix,
pajamas.
Are your
Welcome
Netflix
to
recommendations
Twilight
just
Zone.
only black movies now? Did you watch the Lady Mail Carrier movie?
I took a deal on my Netflix.
Yeah.
It's like $12.99 and it says, would you like it for $11.99? And we can't tell you what that will mean. That's probably what
it's cheaper, but you have to watch this one specific movie. And you're like, well, as long as it's not directed by Tyler Perry. And they go, Tyler Perry presents.
Medea pops up in every movie I'm watching and goes, oh, hell no! Hell no, you ain't watching the 666 Black Lady Mailman movie. And I'm like,
Did you watch the Black Lady Mailman movie?
I watched it twice.
Shut up. It actually looked, I'm like, well, that's not the most uninteresting topic. What is that? What is that genre? The genre of, do you know black women had jobs?
Well,
they did it for that Rocket movie,
half
too.
Half the movies, they're teaching them how to show up on time. So
shut up. Is that true?
I have seen. Yes, it's true. The guy goes, and black lady throws her wet panties.
No.
Yeah. Oh, hell no. You know, black women.
We ain't getting no 6 a.m. God damn.
And she comes out there with her broad, big titties slapping out. She goes, I know that you ain't waking me for. I know that you must be waking me up for church, huh?
Eat a little bit of grits in the cafeteria mess, and then it's off to sorting mail.
And then they go sort mail.
Yeah, well, see, that's the problem with these movies is like,
and actually, you think it's. This isn't me.
Yeah.
They make a point of this in the movies. None of them can read. So
they say that in the movie?
Yeah, so Michael Chiklis, the Shield from Breaking Bad, he's like,
how can they can't even read.
That's not Michael Chiklis. That's Dean or whatever.
Dean Koontz. He goes,
they can't even read.
And they're like, well, oh, hell no, right? And then they go to the sorting, and they have to put it together with other clues.
They have to learn what letters are.
Yeah, it's crazy. Start from the basics.
Fascinating. I also didn't see the one where they're in NASA. What's that one called?
Hidden
Figures. Hidden Figures.
It's pronounced figures. Hidden Figures.
It is not pronounced like that.
They invent a new 00.
Yeah.
You know how the Indians invented zero?
The black women invented their own 00.
00.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Because one of them, they ran their credit. Like, I've never seen this number before. Like, what the hell? We got to bring this to NASA. Okay. Jamie says, nobody's bringing up the most important part of Vivek's Nerd Screed. Corey was not the cool guy in Boy Meets World. His friend Sean was. Corey was a clueless dork who Mr. Magoo'd his way into Topanga's hot puss.
He was 8 when that series started.
But he did do that. He did get in the puss.
At a certain point, yes.
Yeah, he did.
Sean was cool because he was like poor.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember when like the poor kids were always like cool because they're from the other side of the tracks?
Poor man, they gotta make do.
And then Doug fucked it up by giving Roger all this money. And you're like, no, Roger.
Did?
Yeah, in the second season when it went to Disney bought Doug and then proceeded to ruin Doug.
I didn't watch
by
that.
making Roger a rich kid.
Electrical Joe says, Vito, can you make super killer dildos?
What a jokester.
You got to go to the hospital because they never come out.
Yeah. They always stay in there. I get it.
FR8424, Vito not liking the fat guy singing Over the Rainbow song. Figures, Vito's allergic to talent.
Do people really like that song? I don't get it.
Everyone loves that song.
That sounds terrible to me. I'd rather have Judy Garland sing it.
Real cool guy. I've never seen green shoes. That's super unique. Me either. What's with the Jimi Hendrix hate? Say what you want about boomers, but they did perfect music. No good music has come out since the death of Hendrix, and that includes Dylan.
No good music is what the fuck?
Man, I love when a guy has an opinion about the best music.
Yeah.
That's how I know it's time to put the phone away, put my napkin over my drink, and sit down for a real unique insight into the arts, music in general, as like a cultural touchstone. His
just
very
say like
unique
electric guitar.
They did. Hold on a minute, sir. Hold on. I need to really soak in the how they perfected music.
Music snobbery is always bizarre to me, but especially because I'm like, I don't know, man. I'll just listen to like 8-bit chiptune mixes of MCR songs, and I go, that sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Helena's way better on the NES chipset.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car. That's a great song. Did Jimi Hendrix write that song?
That's true. A lot of those jingles are pretty good.
1-800-566-4800-EMPIRE.
Call J.G. Wentworth. 877 cash now.
Great song.
Great song. That's a banger. Wasn't it in Demolition Man that she only listened to jingles?
Yeah. Okay. And then this guy, Martin Preston, says, Super Killer the Game. Hey, Dick. A while ago, Vito tweeted and asked if any game developers he knew could make a Super Killer game. I made a proof of concept demo and sent him a couple of videos, but he gave me wishy-washy responses. I think it would be funny if you played the demo in front of him in the cold opening to make fun of his inability to take advantage of opportunities. You can watch the video gameplay and download the demo at... Now here's how you know he's a smart guy. You can download it at power-up.software/games/superkiller.
There you go.
So sing that.
Was this the guy who made the Mega Man demo? Look, it's not that it was bad. It's just you gotta keep following up with me. I get distracted.
Okay, I'll let you save it then for him.
Well, no, I mean, do you have it?
Yeah, but I didn't load up the piece of paper.
Okay.
Are you interested in seeing it?
Was that the Mega Man one? There was two.
It was the Mega Man one.
I hate to tell you this. There was two different guys trying to do a game, and they both. I just kind of wasn't able to follow up with them.
Okay,
I feel bad.
Let's see. Yeah. Super Killer Martin. Okay.
And then I decided that because I originally said it would be like a Mega Man game, but then I said.
It's amazing that you're you're bringing your properties so many different like mediums and stuff. It's very cool.
Thank you.
Here's Super Killer the game. You can pick
Cyberfrog.
Looks identical to Mario and Mega Man.
Yeah, there you go.
And probably a copyrighted tune that he's playing.
So am I supposed to? What am I supposed
to? Well, what are you supposed? What would you do if you sent that to somebody? Here's my Super Killer game. What would you expect?
This is a good proof of concept. Yeah.
Okay, well, what more did you want? Look at this. He's fighting
Cyberfrog.
Fucking Cyberfrog. It's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. We can still do something with it, maybe. I don't know.
What do you mean? I don't know.
Well,
This is
making
great
a whole
shit,
game's
man.
like a whole fucking thing. We gotta.
Why'd you ask about making a game if you didn't want to capitalize on what is clearly a great game? Look at this. Salamandroid he's fighting here.
There you go. Well, maybe I should. I don't fucking know.
What did you ask people for?
I just said, hey,
this is the greatest fucking game. This is game of the year fucking material here. Look, he's jumping over a thing that is blinding because, it's obviously 3D.
It's a good start.
Look at this, man. Go down the rocks.
Well, he says
he's jumping over the rocks.
He liked the tweets for fair use, so his permission. I'll give you permission if you want to make a fan game. Go nuts.
Well, what did you want that when you reached out? Because he put all this work into it.
Well, keep going. Hey, I'll give you permission to make it. Make it.
What did you want with your tweet?
Wait, what?
What did you want when you requested a game designer maker?
I want to make a game.
You got it. What's wrong with this?
This could go somewhere. Yeah.
What do you mean?
I would want to be more involved in the design, but I just would need to make time for it.
Like what? What do you want to be involved with? It's perfect. It's done.
I don't think it's done. Is that Ethan?
There's you.
What's Ethan throwing at it? Or is that me?
Pies, I guess. I don't know.
I have no fucking idea what's going on.
All right, there you go.
It looks great. Look, that guy did good work. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Anything could happen. I forgot we have a voted up segment. You got any music or anything you can play for that?
Okay, how about this one?
Let's see. Definitely did this one before.
We did that one.
Yeah.
Okay, this one.
My podcasts are all dead and buried.
Squidbillies opening.
Sometimes I think Vito's a shady fuck. When Sean comes and calls me to his ass farm, I'll make all you motherfuckers vote it up.
That's pretty good.
Vote it up.
Wow.
Don't touch the medallion.
Back in Echo Beats.
Wild guys. Well, I'm going to vote it up where we take a look at some past problems and put them in a new light.
Yes.
Very exciting stuff. Dick, you may remember, I guess both of these are calling back to some of our famous bonus episodes, some of the great content you get by signing up at patreon.com/biggestproblem.
For only $6 for a limited time. We're jacking it up to $7. And
it's going up to $7 in about a couple weeks. So get in now if you want to be grandfathered in. From our bonus episode, the biggest problem in mothers.
Okay.
This was the problem of mom throwing your stuff away. Now, obviously, everybody hates when mom throws their stuff out. You had cool stuff, gets tossed.
No.
I'm trying to think what my mom threw away. Luckily, my mom was pretty good at not throwing out my stuff. But what if, Dick, you could get retribution on your mom by taking her into a court of law?
Okay.
The Chiayi District Court.
What's Chiayi?
I think it's
China?
Thailand?
Oh, outside of the
One
U.S.?
of the ones with a T. Yeah.
Okay.
Or Taiwan.
What do you mean? You don't know? It's not in the thing?
It says Chiayi. Well, I saw it and then I didn't write it down.
All right, it's fine.
The Chiayi District Court has ordered a mother to pay NT 5,000 in damages after throwing out her son's collection of 32 Attack on Titan comic books. The fine can potentially be commuted to labor, and the ruling can be appealed. Put mom to work. The woman lives with her 20-year-old son, but they two have a strained relationship due to the son's habit of collecting manga and magazines and refusing to dispose of them. Chien said they don't have space in their house to store her son's collections, and she disposed of them because she claims they'd begun to develop mold from the humidity.
Right.
I think this bitch is lying. I think the judge saw right through it.
Yeah.
Son sued the mother, saying some of the books were out of print. The court thankfully sided with the son, and he said, hey.
How much is that in American money?
$151.
$150, okay.
Which to them might be a lot. I don't know.
to women, yeah. It's a lot.
So you can, look, this is setting some legal precedent. I know it's abroad, but I think if you can think of, growing up, did your mom throw out your Transformers, throw out your G.I. Joes, some of your Nintendo games?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe now's the time to drag her in and get your chunk of flesh, man.
I thought that my mom threw out
flesh.
my Pokemon cards, but I found my nephew found them.
Yeah.
And now I'm bringing them in by hand to a Pokemon convention next week.
You think that's going to be the best place to what? Get them looked
to
over?
Give them to PSA so
the
they can
PSA
take them
rep
back
is
to the
there?
factory. Yeah, I don't want to put them in the mail.
Did you watch any of those videos I sent you? The Kurt's Card Care?
I did, but mine are immaculate. They don't need any kind of card care.
I
mean,
know,
they're
man.
fucking perfect. They're absolutely perfect.
Maybe you want to polish up just the hollow a little bit.
Perfect 10. If anybody works at PSA, give me the fucking 10. Give me the fucking 10. I'll make it worth your while.
See, I still have never gotten anything graded because, like, the whole...
Why?
Because it seems like such a crapshoot.
That's life, man.
What if you send in your card and then, like, Big Bobby 4 goes like, PSA 4, PSA 4,
Who gives a
PSA
shit?
4.
It doesn't matter. That's just what it is. Then you throw it in a vault and forget about it.
Yeah, but
That's
then
it.
I would be, like, obsessively like, well, should I take it out and, like, clean it and send it back in? Like,
man.
should I have cleaned it before?
You gotta have other stuff to think about.
Because I have like a bunch of video games, like sealed video games. You know they'll grade those now, right?
Yeah, that's shit. I don't know about that.
Well, that shit is like way more complicated because I'm like, well, it's just in like shrink wrap. Am I supposed to like polish up the shrink wrap?
Just send it in.
Yeah, but what if I send it in and they're like, oh man, you probably would have got a 9 if you had, gotten rid of this sticker here or some
Who cares?
shit.
They'll do it then. They'll peel it off.
I feel like I would have to like consult with a guy who knows what he's doing. You'd be like, I don't know. Maybe I'll send him in. I should just flip that stuff.
Just flip it. Send it in.
Yeah.
Put it in the vault. Put it in the warehouse.
I got some cool sealed games.
Okay. Is that it?
Oh no, I got another voted up. Dick from episode 10. I think it was the biggest problem in fast food.
Yeah.
We should just do another one of those. That's a great theme. I got a million.
We should do biggest problem in Costco.
Yeah, we can definitely do biggest problem in Costco.
We should make it a yearly biggest problem in the last year, biggest problem in Christmas.
Yeah.
Biggest problem in Costco. Biggest problem in fast food.
I just do them over and over and over. That's the line.
Biggest problem in black people.
No.
And then you don't have to think of anything.
We never did biggest problem in black people, I'm pretty sure. We did biggest problem. One of our holiday episodes, Kwanzaa was a featured topic, but that's not biggest problem in black people.
That was great, though. It was so
no, we did do
educational.
biggest problem in Black History Month. So we did
did?
Yeah, we did. I forgot that we did that.
No way.
Yeah, I don't know how we got away with that now that I think about it. Well, we learned
can't be
a lot.
doing that again.
Well, our biggest problem in fast food episode, this was a problem.
We got to do biggest problem in India.
That would be good.
You know what they need? Less spelling bees, more pronouncing bees. Pronunciation bees.
You're
How
really,
about that?
You're really big on that. I think they need to just get over. Why not eat a cow? Why not?
Because they don't have enough.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing. Well,
Yeah.
they have a lot, actually.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, because they love milk.
They love milk.
Yeah, they put like cream and all their shit and milk.
I couldn't think it was any grosser. Oh, it's hot and it stinks and it
stinks.
covered in oil and trash and
Let me get
garbage.
some
What do you
milk
guys?
here.
You drink like mint tea or something refreshing? No, I drink milk. Okay, cold milk,
Yogurt.
Like
They like yogurt, right?
God damn it.
That's what but that is probably why they didn't eat them, is because they needed them for the milk production. Well, Dick, from bonus episode 10, it was the problem of missing McDonald's breakfast is when you wake up a little too late.
Yeah.
You can't get to the McDonald's breakfast.
Right.
But there might be an unseen fortuitousness of it, is that McDonald's can't scam you as they've scammed many breakfast customers, according to a new class action lawsuit. McDonald's is under fire
Soros,
over
DA.
an alleged secret fee on breakfast offerings.
What?
Plaintiffs in the suit, filed in a California federal court, so maybe I can get in on this, have accused McDonald's of misleading advertisement in several of its fixed-price breakfast combos on the menu. Okay, so here's how it goes. You go to McDonald's, right? And you're looking at the breakfasts on the menu board.
Because I'm an idiot and I don't know what's on there.
Well, whatever. You're looking at it. It's got pictures of it.
Because I want to make everyone miss breakfast.
So let's pick one. Let's say it's the Egg McMuffin, okay?
Okay.
So what's in the picture with the Egg McMuffin combo?
Yeah.
It's the Egg McMuffin.
Hash browns.
A hash
usually.
brown.
Yeah, coffee maybe. I don't know.
Coffee or orange juice.
Oh, okay.
But here's the thing.
Oh, God.
The combo says whatever the price is, $4.99.
Yeah?
And you go, oh, well, there's sandwich, hash browns, orange juice, $4.99. It doesn't say the orange juice costs extra.
Mm-hmm.
So they're showing you a picture of the orange juice, knowing full well the orange juice will never appear at that combo price.
Yeah.
That's an addition.
Uh-huh. How come Hamas didn't lead with that? You know, with their paragliders.
I think-
You guys have been ripping. You guys ripping everybody off at orange juice.
I want to know who's going to be the Luigi of setting this straight. Maybe
Shooting Ronald McDonald in the middle of the street.
That's why Luigi got caught in the McDonald's, because he was there to do a second one.
I'm so upset about that. Like, couldn't this have been a Burger King, man? Burger King looks like a rat. You know, this is a Jack in the Box move.
Yeah, I almost brought in
move.
on our biggest problem in 2024 is Luigi getting caught way too quick. I'm like, come on, man, you should have had a little bit of fun.
You see that Allstate?
Don't stop into the McDonald's, get caught in the McDonald's. Go do something.
Bro, take it to go.
Yeah, take it to go. You're on their
Send
lamb.
somebody in there to get it for you. What are you doing?
Yeah, why was
You
he
got a whole
eating
man with half the country loves you. What are you doing? Just pull any random. Hey, I'm that guy that killed that CEO. Can you go order me like a Big Mac,
you
bro?
go get me
Bro, I'm gonna get you
Egg
every bro.
McMuffin?
Just don't even worry about it. Look, I got you a fucking 100 fillet of fish. Fucking.
Why did he stop?
What are you doing, man?
Did he have a plane ticket? I heard at one point, like, somebody say he was trying to get to Russia or something.
Russia?
It seems like it would make sense that, like, the second after you kill the guy, you jump on a plane, no? Before they figure out who the hell you are?
You just go to Mexico.
That's not as reliable these days.
Oh, it's not? Just go to
You
San
gotta
Diego
get really
and
deep.
sail
You
around.
gotta keep going south. You gotta get past Mexico. You gotta get to...
I mean, I'm pretty sure that the border is, like, porous. You can get through.
Yeah, I know. You gotta keep moving, though.
Yeah.
They will extradite. Anyway, right now, numerous McDonald's customers are saying, as part of the suit...
They should apologize for that.
Well, they're saying, I, for a year, had been purchasing the combo without noticing I was being overcharged. So that's the kind of thing.
Wait. You order orange juice?
No,
and you
this
get
is the
charged
lady
for it?
saying that. She was buying it, and then she said, wait a minute. Her name is Amber Myers. Claimed in the suit she'd been unknowingly paying an extra fee for orange juice for about a year because she trusted that combo picture.
I wonder what she said when she realized it. I wonder what she
Well, this is like that
explained.
time I went to KFC and I had the coupon issue.
I wonder if she was like, Olay! Olay, I'm being ripped off!
I identify with
Hallelujah.
this issue. Because I went to KFC and I had a coupon. In the coupon, it had a picture of 2 sides and a biscuit.
Ay, caramba!
And then they went, oh, I'm sorry.
40 cents.
I know the picture shows 2 sides, but,
Yeah.
or maybe it was written. I don't remember. Whichever way it was, it should have been bank error in my favor. I wanted both sides with my chicken meal.
And how long did you? How long did that?
How long did I fight with them for?
How many cycles did
I had to
that
wait for the
take,
cops to show up, and they told me to be on my way.
Okay, is that the end of this fucking?
Yeah, whatever. It's that's number.
It's food time with
606 with 77 up. It's not food time.
Our podcasts are all dead and buried.
Whatever.
Oh hell no!
I think
Yeah, did you say oh hell no? I doubt it.
Oh hell no!
It's orange juice.
When Sean
25 cents?
comes
Oh
and
hell
calls
no!
me
That
to
McDonald's orange
his
juice is
farm,
pricey.
Is it
I'll
good?
make all you
it's good.
motherfuckers vote it
It's
up.
like $4 for a cup of orange.
Vote it up. Don't touch the medallion.
Oy vey.
Oy
She
vey.
said that.
So I'm the winner, huh?
Yeah, you're the big winner.
I'm the big winner. All right, Dick, here's my problem. Now, you're in a happy and loving relationship, so this is something you will probably not relate to.
Right.
But I think a lot of our audience out there, they're lonely bachelors like myself. Well, thriving bachelors, I'd say.
Arguing about Shadman and
Arguing
defending
about
child pornography
Shadman.
online and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Why do you get so upset about Shadman?
do I look upset?
Every time I talk about Shadman on Twitter, for some reason I gotta see you commenting on it.
Camelot called me a pedophile. How dare he?
Shadman-
Anyway, what I was saying about Shadman is I didn't comment on Shadman.
All these YouTube guys are trying to like bury guys for having known or talked to Shadman like 10 years ago. It's the thing that happened to fucking the Mr. Beast lady. They're going, oh, well, she had a Shadman picture in her house. It's like, who fucking cares? He drew some like, a disgustingly offensive porn.
She had a
back
picture
when that was
of
funny.
Shadman in her house?
Yeah, like one of the things he drew.
That's
and
a
Mr. Beast, I think,
little-
was in the same picture
That's a
as
little.
it.
There's a difference between reading Mein Kampf and having a giant painting of Hitler in your house.
There was a time when everybody was being a fucking edgelord, okay?
Not printing the shit out and hanging it up.
I don't know what the fuck was
This
going on.
is my favorite.
I just think this,
drawing of Keemstar's
as
daughter.
somebody who was on 4chan back in the day or whatever else, I think everybody all of a sudden pearl clutching about Shadman. Like, well, do you know he drew Keemstar's daughter? He drew Keemstar's daughter. Oh my god! It's like, okay, yeah, that was really shitty and fucked up to do, but it doesn't mean anyone who's ever
Wait
talked
a minute,
to the
that
guy.
was the only thing that's redeeming about
No,
him. That
okay,
was
well.
great.
It was a little far. I can absolutely admit that. But it doesn't mean anyone who's ever talked to or been near the guy is all of a sudden a fucking pedophile. Huh. So that's been the current
cares?
YouTube drama. Who cares? Everybody on YouTube cares. Fucking, they're making endless videos about it. That Mudahar guy blew up his whole fucking career complaining about it somehow.
Mudahar
which I
got out
also
early.
don't get.
Before the Indian shit hit, Mudahar would be
Mudahar
like,
did get out
no,
early.
no.
So I don't know. Everybody's just crying about it. I made one little comment. Anyway. So as a thriving bachelor,
Wherever pedophiles are attacked online, Vito Man will be there.
it's not him. It's
Halt!
whatever.
Not all child molesters are pedophiles. Some of them just do it because of the power. This has been Vito Man. Da, 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 da.
Everyone just endlessly complaining about Shadman. I felt like I should say something. Whatever. Sorry. I enjoy using Twitter talking about topics I find interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, as a swinging bachelor in the prime of my life, it's always great to me when I look at my other friends who are also single and go, good. Nobody's lapping me. Nobody else has achieved happiness.
Oh, okay.
We're all lonely incel morons together, right?
Yeah.
Or like you have a buddy who comes to you and he's like getting a divorce.
Yeah.
And you feel bad for him. But then part of you goes, well, this kind of justifies my life, like I never, got into a relationship like a long-term or never committed to a long-term thing. And thank God, because it could have ended like it's ending for this guy,
This is a dark ideology that you subscribe to.
I'm just saying, like, you have a buddy and he's got like a perfect relationship and you think him and his wife, it's like everything's going great.
Yeah.
And then he goes, we're getting a divorce.
Wait,
and
who
you
did
go,
that happen to for you recently?
my buddy, it starts with a J. No, that's gonna.
That would be bad for you.
That's both.
Just describe,
This was like a year ago.
Okay. Don't give me his name and stuff.
Yeah, well,
Just
it's
what
not
was the
anybody.
deal?
It's nobody you know.
I don't give a shit either way.
Well, what happened is just he left California to like go, I don't know, pursue his dreams or whatever, and because of
Why'd
that,
they break up?
I don't exactly.
He wasn't collecting enough toys?
No, it was more than like they just had a big. He's not like a guy like me. He's like a more he's like a normal
more toys.
guy.
Yeah.
He's got way more toys. No, he's like a hippie guy.
Okay.
He's the guy I had hippie Thanksgiving with, if you remember that.
And you're glad
story.
that they got a divorce?
It's not that I'm glad they got a divorce, but that if I go like, hey, this guy who's got his life together, he's like fit, he takes care of his body, he's like spiritual,
Do you
whatever.
think Mudahar is Adrian Dentalman or whatever that guy is?
Adrian Dentalman?
Elon's
Okay.
alter ego?
And that could possibly be. But I'm saying, if you go like, well, if this guy, even he can get his life ruined by a woman, clearly, I must be the smart man for having avoided them for such a period of time.
You're the man going his own way.
Somehow never found a way to integrate them into my life.
Thank you.
Because, I don't know, it's just a complicated thing. So, as a guy, as like one of these guys, you're always looking around at your buddies and you're going, well, even though I'm a lonely piece of shit.
Yeah.
At least all my buddies are also lonely
like
pieces
crabs
of shit.
in a bucket.
Yeah. So we can all be miserable bachelors together.
Cool guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one of them gets a girlfriend all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And they get all and they go from being like your brother in arms, being like, women suck, fuck women.
No. I understand this because I'm in a long-term relationship. So I'm basically the same as you.
Yeah.
Like when I see, I'm like, okay, you're single. Like, don't worry, we're both like. It's when they get in a new relationship, and the new relationship's only good for like 18 months if you're lucky.
Yeah.
And it's like when they start that, you're like, you fucker. I'm like, oh, great, okay. Now we got to do couples things and like adjust everything and not be normal for a period of 18 months, and you get to enjoy it, but nobody else does.
Well, it is like all of a sudden you're like, hey, are we doing that thing? And it's like,
drinking on a Saturday?
I'm going to have to leave early. I'm meeting with my girlfriend. You're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Or you're like, hey, man, you want to get dinner? He's like, yeah, hey, it's cool if I bring my girlfriend along, right?
No,
you're like,
it's not.
This
sucks.
Yeah, it does. It does.
You will, but it sucks.
Yeah. And then I got to like ask her about like, what she does. And
so what would you rather be doing right now? Like, oh, yeah. Okay.
well, that's the other thing is I go, your girlfriend doesn't want to hang out with me. She's like, we got to go see that
Who's
Vito
girl?
guy
What girl
again.
are you talking to? What girl are you talking about?
No, I'm saying a buddy of mine got a new girlfriend.
Yeah.
And now it's like,
what's wrong with her?
there's nothing wrong with her. That's the problem. If anything, it's like, fuck, she's
Something
perfectly
wrong with her.
nice. Who knows? Maybe there is something wrong with her. Maybe she'll rip his heart out like half the other guys I know. And then I'll feel justified again. If anything, I want him to have his heart ripped out by her because I'll go, see? Shouldn't have even tried. Should have been like me. Just fucking around. And,
Yeah. That makes sense.
It's a problem I'm calling when your bro gets a new hoe.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, bros with new hoes.
Bros with new hoes.
Is that we're all in the shit together, Look, it's not like I haven't tried dating and I've gone on some dates and I've been in some relationships, but at the end of the day, I'm like, oh my God.
With women?
With women.
Okay.
I was in a long-term relationship for a while and it was just horrible.
With that woman with the trunk stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That didn't work out very well for a number of reasons.
So you're not going to try again?
I've tried. I've had.
Why don't you meet one of these nice e-girls that everyone's talking about?
I've gone on dates with girls, periods of a few months or something, whatever else.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem to go anywhere.
Banging them and stuff?
Yeah. I've got
the lust for the mind, they would call it back in the
lust for the mind.
You got the lust for the mind, when a man would want to go deep into the mines and look for gold, except your mines are old consoles and stuff. You got the lust for the mines, but it's just mining for gems and gold. And
my problem is that
look at this, a Splatoon's figurine, right? That's your problem.
I have trouble hanging out with people for like an extended period of time.
Shocker.
I get like I need like a lot of
validation,
space. I need a lot of space.
Okay.
So when I was living with a girl and she didn't have a job outside of the house and I was working from home, so we were just basically with each other 24 hours.
Get an office.
Yeah, that would have been good. That would have been smart. Just lock myself in there. But then the problem is I'll just lock myself in there and never want to come out.
I mean, go to like a WeWork.
Yeah, I could have done that. Yeah. I'm a very solitary person when it comes down to it.
I know.
Which is not good.
Well, it's too late to change.
It is a little too late to change. I don't know. I'm good.
You get to change one thing about yourself for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Every 10 years.
Is that,
So what
is that
it
an
gonna
actual
be?
thing?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Okay.
You get to change.
Well, what do you mean,
Vito,
a
get
thing?
to pick one thing to
Okay.
change, and it'll take 10 years to do.
Right.
So what's it going to be?
I want to be black.
You could do that.
You can do that in
Yeah,
10 years? I can make that
you
happen?
could wear a do-rag and wear Dickies only. You're going to have to change
I guess
a lot.
I could make that happen. Yeah.
Where at the end of 10 years, you're like, that motherfucker.
Maybe that
People
would
say
be
that
good.
N-word's black, I think.
It's that thing, though, where, like, you don't want anyone to succeed more than you, right? You know? Like, when you see your friends
Like when you see
getting
the man
ahead-
Skyver, you're like consumed with jealousy and hatred.
No, he's
for
an
a
elder
little bit.
statesman.
A little bit.
He's
a
an
little
elder
bit.
statesman.
Nah, a little bit, though. A little bit.
If he was the same age as me, I might be like, oh, fuck, this guy's got it all going on.
when you see like
know?
old pictures of him, you're like, you fucking don't deserve this. I deserve this. Right?
But then also you start getting in your head where you go, well, wait, why am I only friends with like cynical losers? Like, did I really fuck up? Like, can't one of my friends be doing pretty good? That would be, I don't know. Where I go, I don't know. I guess some of them are doing okay. I'm sure some of them are doing fine.
you try to cut them out.
Cut out who?
The ones that are doing well.
I
Like,
think
don't want to-
I think I
don't wanna
might.
see
I think
you.
I think you know what it is. The ones who are doing good, they
Yeah.
end up probably devoting themselves to their families, and then you just don't see them anymore, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're like, oh, you know, I'm busy with my kids, I'm busy with my wife, or whatever. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, fine. You're not invited to play Mario Kart with us this weekend, then. We'll watch dubbed '80s anime reruns without you, then, bro.
Bleak existence.
It is a bleak existence
that you're describing.
Al, what are you gonna do?
Bros
I've been
with
told
new
I'm not allowed to
hoes.
say that anymore.
I mean, you say it a lot.
Yeah, I think the problem is
How do you spell hose?
H-O-E-S.
It is?
yeah.
That always seems too respectful.
Well,
for
wait,
me.
maybe not.
I don't know. I always hum and haw on it whenever I have to write it on Twitter.
It's interesting. Maybe it is just H-O-S because hoe in the singular H-O-E is
How do
a
black people
farming
spell it?
implement.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe just H-O-S.
You're black. How do I spell it? You're black now. How do I spell it?
I am black now. No, I got to wait 10 years, right?
Yeah. Okay, is that your problem?
Yeah, my problem is
Anymore?
your buddy gets a new girlfriend, and all of a sudden you go, we lost him. We'll drag him back into the darkness eventually, though.
Why don't you get a girlfriend out of spite and then bring her
Maybe I'll
around
get
and
a
say,
s-
see,
maybe
this
I'll
is
get a
what
spite
this is what
girlfriend.
you look like, by the way. Me and this fucking dumb bitch. This is what you and your girlfriend look like. You
Well-
used to be cool, but now you fucked it up.
We'll see how it goes.
My problem is unnecessary censoring.
Yeah.
Here it is. So a bunch of Muslims gang raped some girls in England.
That
Did you hear
sounds
about
like that
that?
should be the problem, but go ahead.
No, I mean that was
I think when we do a problem where we go, so a bunch, like a million Mexicans got set on fire, and the problem is pottery. Well, what about all the Mexicans got set on fire? Whatever, run with it.
no, because that's why Tommy Robinson's in jail for
Yeah,
saying that.
that's true.
The problem isn't, guys. Don't get me wrong. Don't misunderstand. The problem
Look,
is not.
I don't
want to
be that
rape
guy.
gangs.
What are the rape stats looking like? They're pretty bad, is what I've heard.
It depends. Are you pro
Rape.
immigration or
You
anti
pro-immigration.
Not enough rapes, or the rapes are pretty bad.
The
Probably
numbers
about a
seem
million
like
girls
obscene.
Got raped. A million?
Was it 1 million rapes?
Yeah, a 250,000 confirmed.
Okay.
So women
What
are
do you mean
lazy.
confirmed? Like they asked the guy?
They had undercover cops, constables, posing as little girls. 250,000 of them.
And they all got raped?
They all were raped by.
That's
They all were raped
confirmation.
by, and then they told the Muslims, "Hey, I'm a 50-year-old male undercover cop," and that drove them just wild. That's when the rapes really got bad.
All right.
So this is the reporting. I've almost brought this problem in because it's like
the rape gangs or the
no, the
censoring?
problem is unnecessary censoring.
Yeah.
And this is this retard, libs of TikTok, and moron number B, Elon Musk. Libs of TikTok says they let hundreds of thousands of young British girls get R** ped for years and called anyone raising the alarm about it racist. Prison for life is too good, and Elon Musk is true. And I say, how strange. So the issue was that no one was raising the alarms. And yet you've chosen to not even use the strong language word of rape to describe what is probably the worst thing that's happened in the civilized world.
Well, I read that, now I go, wait, they got roped?
They got roped?
Who roped them? Roped them into what? Sex? That would be awful.
And they didn't get a house out of it.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So we've got an army of citizen journalists or whatever, and they don't just do this on Twitter. They do this everywhere, like every newspaper and stuff, using passive words and language instead of violent and true language to describe atrocities, and then crying about how no one's raising any awareness or alarm.
Everyone seems to be shying away from this topic.
And then
What's the topic? Oh, I can't say.
I can't say, but it's bad. And it's happening, Jerry. The Kramer rule of School of Journalism. Kramer, you're never going to believe it. These women got well, they're taking them, Jerry, and they're
Well, isn't Elon kind of the part of the problem?
That's exactly what tipped me over this week. I'm like, you are retweeting. She's doing that because you won't pay her
bullshit
if she uses the word rape.
Yeah,
you idiot. And this is atrocious. What's atrocious? You're gonna have to look over here.
We can't talk about it on Twitter because then my advertisers will leave.
Look. Nobody's interested in rapes, okay? Volvo's not interested in rape. I'm not interested in rape.
Yeah.
You're not interested in rape. The Muslims definitely aren't interested in rape. They're doing grooming or something.
That was I saw some good critique of that where they're like, can you stop calling it grooming gangs? It sounds like they're running around with like scissors, okay? Can you just call them rape guys?
They're driving around in the Dumb and Dumber van. It's the dog van.
Why?
Oh, BB!
Oh,
Get
no.
the little girls in the back! How much for the women? They pull over. Ooh, baba wop. You know, the 90s soundtrack?
Yes.
Ooh, baba wop.
It's a good soundtrack, that Dumb and Dumber soundtrack, actually. The grooming gang. That would be a good, put it right next to the pet store.
I had a bunch of them, but I forgot to save the file, I think, so I can't see
Well, the big one for people is saying that somebody's been unalived or
I
whatever.
have that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to unalive myself.
Because you can't say
suicide.
You're going to suicide on TikTok or YouTube or something.
Everyone, I'm having some suicidal thoughts. Whoa, account banned.
And I think there's actually been some studies that have said, like, you know, linguistic researchers are like, you know, you guys are like fucking up the English language with your monetization rules. Like these kids are going to grow up kind of retarded the way they talk.
They're not making like
yeah,
mental neurological connections between these violent things and what you're.
Kids are not going to understand the concept of suicide because they're only going to be able to think about it in terms of Minecraft. They're going to go, oh, that guy just Minecrafted himself. Yeah, my grandma got Minecrafted at 80 because she couldn't breathe on her own anymore.
Because she got graped by an orderly at
right.
the old
She got brutally graped. There were grapes all over that facility. And it's like, guys, I know you want to protect your advertiser or whatever, but this is actually going to fucking destroy the human speech patterns and our neurological ability to respond to these tragedies.
And no one really told them to do it. They all just figured it out themselves. Andy Nigo, I don't know what his name is.
Well, definitely not Nigo, but go on.
NGO. Joe,
yeah, sure.
He does it all the time. All these guys, these brave warriors. Pew pew pew.
Famous,
are you talking about a gun? Yeah. They're gonna go teacher. Johnny's got a pew pew.
He's got a pew pew over there.
He's pooped in his pants?
No. That's a pew pew.
He's got a pew pew.
This is a pew pew. Once they got rid of the gun emoji for like a little toy gun emoji, I was like, what do you think this does? Like, what do you think changing that?
Yeah.
Like a kid was going to go kill his whole family and he goes to tell his buddies like, hey, I just bought a gun. And then he puts the gun emoji. He's like, oh, like a little toy. Oh, that's cute.
Space Ray.
Maybe I don't want to kill people. Maybe I just want to play with
it makes the
fun
guns
little
friendlier
toy guns. Yeah.
for kids.
Hey, guns are kind of cool.
Ease them into it.
Fun.
Goes all the way back to fudge. You know, saying fudge. Gosh darn it.
The inability to just communicate like adults because technological platforms have the intersection of fucking commerce and the human condition,
violence
man.
And commerce.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone, here's my 40,000 word essay about how I was graped the hands of
by the administrators at the school.
Administrators at the
What?
school.
Oh my God! How do we
unalive
let him get away with it for so long?
I've been dealing with unaliveness feelings, and I'm gonna pew myself because of the essay that happened and the raping that was
all
done.
that essay. It's the worst.
I can no longer.
I don't even think you can say
Keep
pedophile
rocking.
on there. I think they demonetize
PDF file.
Yeah,
It's a
PDF file. Everything's become like a little joke. You're right.
It's a joke. It's like a joke.
Yeah. Oh, we got to look out for those PDF files.
I was raped by a PDF file.
What is a PDF file? Someone who brutally rapes children. Oh, I'm sorry. R apostrophe PES's children. Feels like maybe we shouldn't make little joke terms for that.
Like we should just
Feels
say
like we
it.
should talk about that in the most clinical possible the most clear and concise terminology ever.
Maybe selling tickets to Marvel is not worth it.
You would
Maybe
think.
selling tickets to Disneyland
You would think.
is not worth.
Maybe this platform, which is specifically built to facilitate the interchange of ideas and human language, should not force us to talk in sing-song, fucking Dakota
Barney
ring,
language.
Barney language.
Today we're going to talk about grapes.
Can we bring back Dakota rings? Remember those? Where it's like, ooh, a little
We had a
cryptex.
slur machine where every day it would change like the N-word to a different word.
Okay.
And then you could go look up what day someone said the word and then see what slur they used because every day it would, like the Enigma machine.
Well, it would be interesting if it was like a browser extension that, you know,
We had that
if you,
too.
so if it was like you type cantaloupe,
Yeah.
and then if you're using the page, it would automatically change cantaloupe to what you actually meant to say.
Every slur, every type of slur.
That's fascinating.
Anyway,
That's a good idea.
that's my problem.
And then you should monetize it. And when advertisers object to the terms being used in the
It's
extension,
just monetizing shit, man.
it really is. It's a huge problem.
I can't even be raped anymore.
I
Can't even get raped.
I find it fascinating that like anybody who complains about like what's going on with culture, where they're like, man, culture's really in the toilet. And it's like, yeah, because of advertisers.
Yeah.
They're like completely controlling what we can do or say based on their desire to sell us subscriptions to fucking media
data mining
services
apps.
Mining
dating
apps.
mining apps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So art is dead in a number of ways, unless it's like, again, like completely clean and sanctified to the point where it can propagate across social platforms. Because if it can't propagate across social platforms, it won't be seen. It will therefore cease to exist entirely.
Yeah.
So all of our art is being broken down and sanitized into something that is friendly enough for TikTok, which should kind of be terrifying for everyone.
You couldn't even have Shadman today.
You couldn't even have Shadman. Well, I mean, you actually couldn't. That is, you know, I'm not going to say it's the biggest problem in the universe, but you kind of look. It's what I say. It's what I say about the Nazis. Is I go, I get it.
They can't even say Nazi. They got
Right.
asterisk out Nazi.
But then I get why these guys
These are real N
asterisk
NOTSI.
ZIs.
You can't say Nazi.
I get why these guys want to be Nazis, because the Nazis will never be marketed to. It's a movement that can never be co-opted by marketing. At no point.
What?
At no point. So like, you know, anytime a subculture exists and like props up, like what's a good example? Like anytime like a meme starts going viral, you know how the old thing.
Goth girls.
Sure. Okay. Gays are a good example. For a while, gays were like outsider culture, and you're like, oh, that's weird. We can't put that in the mainstream or whatever.
Okay.
And they realized, there's a lot of gays you can market to, and that's a viable fucking whatever.
Okay.
So they started putting them in the
You
meat.
can't market to Nazis?
Yeah, you can't.
I think you can.
You subtly can, but you can't do it in a way that's blatant to be like, hey, guys, check out this big old swastika on the new Volvo or whatever. Volvo's probably a bad example, but whatever. Like you can have a gay pride fucking campaign for cars. You could never have like a white supremacist pride fucking month for
You'd have to do it
selling
subtly,
shampoo
like
and shit.
BMW.
You'd have to really wink and nod, and that's why everyone's obsessed with dog
whistles. You can put your
whistles.
whole family and like another in the ashtray. Like wink.
Okay, but like think about it. All these subcultures exist to be outside the mainstream. Like when gangster rap subculture showed up, it's like, dude, we're talking about killing cops. Like, there's no way this will ever be mainstream. And now you got fucking Snoop Dogg, fucking
because
host.
black people, they don't think are gonna run. They're just like, yeah, we'll give you guys this swill and
Dude, you got
music.
Snoop Dogg hanging out with like Martha Stewart and hosting the Olympics and shit. It's like any counterculture eventually will be overtaken by the mainstream.
So you're saying why isn't Nick
except
Fuentes
for
hanging out with Martha
Nazis,
Stewart?
and on top of that, pedophiles. I think pedophiles will also never be part of the mainstream, which is why Shadman kind of is
are
the ultimate
100% of the
counterculture.
mainstream.
No, but that's secret pedophiles. I'm saying like blatant, like, fun time pedophiles. They're never going to be like celebrated or get their fucking Pride Month advertised. There's never going to be coupon code fuck a kid, It's it's outside. It's counterculture, like the Nazi stuff. I get it. I get why they do it.
I don't know if that's true. What this whole grape gang was marketed to by that's 1 million girls.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, that's an intersection of like
2
diversity.
million grapists, 50 million grapists can't be wrong.
That's the diversity aspect, which muddies
How's
the waters.
that guy that's always on Piers Morgan, that Mohammed Jihad guy, hijab guy?
Yeah.
Jihad Mohab. What is his name?
Mohammed
Jibab.
Yeah.
He's always talking about how we don't believe in pedophilia.
Yeah,
like he always says it like that.
We just
He's always on TV in front of tens of millions of people going, Piers, we don't believe in pedophilia. Because it would harm the child.
Yeah. And then you go, what was Muhammad up to? And they're like, don't worry about that. Nothing happened at all.
He wasn't harming any kids.
He was just riding the Barack around.
Anyway, that's the problem.
It's a good
Unnecessary
problem.
censoring.
Unnecessary censoring.
Getting graped.
Really, the only thing you do is become a Nick Fuentes type.
Really
and then you can say whatever you want.
Really hard-hitting story here about the roping about the essay.
Yeah, all the roping and the essay. It's really been
a bunch of
so terrible.
under 12s. Oh, man, this is this really has some punch to it.
We're
That's what you want when you look at a headline: confusion. What? Oh, raped? Am I thinking about rape?
I mean, you ever read Ender's Game?
No.
So in Ender's Game, it's kind of interesting where it had like a version of the internet. I don't know. I guess they must have known kind of what the internet was, but it was like the idea that like, and this will be how like human beings are interacting with each other and affecting great change. So Ender has like 2 siblings, and they take on these internet personas, and they're posting long, essays on the state of politics and whatever else.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, and that's like how society is progressing. Is like these great figures. It's almost like the squares in Rome and the philosophers or whatever else.
Yeah.
And instead, it's a bunch of kids posting meme bullshit and posting fucking pictures of toy guns because you can't put it. It's
what happened was they killed Jesus, who started that.
Who's they?
Hey, hey, I mean, I don't really like all this monetization that's happening of our spirituality.
That's
Somebody got to
true.
do something about it. And they said, kill that guy.
Can we
And
please
they've been
get these
killing guys
money
like him
lenders
for
out
2,000
of the
years.
temple? Yeah, that's true. That was Jesus' one like violent act, right?
Jesus is one violent act?
Yeah, he went all the money lenders in the temple. He went, get out of here!
Scram!
Get out! He did a bunch of table flips. It was like the first big time table
Boogie.
flip. Nobody had ever thought of that before.
Boogie should dress up like Jesus
He should
and
do that.
a table flip
That would be good.
on Ethan Van Klein. What's his name?
Oh,
and his IDF wife.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what that means. People say it.
She was in the IDF. That's why they say that.
She was in the IDF? No,
Yeah.
they kill kids in the IDF. She wasn't in the IDF.
Yeah, she killed some kids.
That's impossible.
Ethan Klein, not Ethan
How could a
Van
famous
Klein.
YouTuber have killed kids? That doesn't make any sense.
Mr. Beast has killed so many kids. I'm sure of it.
Has he graped any of them?
He tells you about all the kids whose blindness he cured. He doesn't tell you about all the mistakes. Like, oh my God, we've blinded him more. And he goes, just take
All
him
of
out
them?
back. It's
Oh,
gonna ruin
two of them
It's
didn't
gonna
make
ruin
it.
the video. The ones that they made worse mysteriously disappeared.
That's my problem.
All right, good problem. All I'm saying is, the internet showed up. We're like, oh, clearly it'll be a collaboration of the great thinkers.
Yeah.
And instead it's Andy Ngo going, well, did you know that Antifa?
That motherfucker's watermarking, like, pictures of the terrorists from their Facebook.
He was?
Yeah, I'm like, why are you didn't take that picture. Why are you watermarking
Him and what's his name? Fucking breaker of narratives.
Dom DeLucre?
Dom DeLucre. I love all these. This is the worst fucking timeline. I can't. Who on Twitter? The only guy on Twitter who I go like, this is good, is that Jesse Singal guy. I like that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see he joined Blue Sky and they all want to kill him?
Yeah, that's funny.
It's like, wait, why do you want to kill him?
Really
He's like a journalist.
Stuff.
Well, he said like a lot of the studies about trans kids were like unverifiable and bad data. And they're like, you want to kill him because of that? Yeah. Okay. Sure. Why not? All right. Oh, my other problem, Dick, is this actually happened today. I was trying to figure out what is my problem. I need another problem for the show.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, let me gather up my things so I can get in the car and I'll figure it out on the way over. And I go into the kitchen to grab my keys and I go, man, it is hot in this kitchen.
Yeah.
And I look at the oven and I go, that oven is definitely still fucking on, isn't it? And that's my problem, Dick. It's leaving your oven on. It's always terrifying thought in the back of my head, like, dear God, don't leave the oven on. You're going to burn the house down.
Yeah.
But there'll always be, no matter what, no matter how vigilant I am, there'll always be that one time that you fucking leave the oven on.
I've left my grill on like 5 times.
Your grill?
I burned
with the fucking gas just going?
Yeah. I had to replace like the whole bottom part of it because I burned it through, leaving it on for until it ran out of propane.
Dude, that's insane.
I know. Not once.
It burned through the bottom of it?
It burned through the bottom of the grill.
Yeah.
I had to put a new bottom of the grill on. So I'm eating gallium and
How do you
everything
put on a new bottom of a grill?
So unscrewed it.
But like you can buy a replacement bottom part of a grill.
Universal ones, so it's all like fucked up and janky, and it gives no indication that the grease is draining at all.
Well, my thing that was terrible is I just bought those new food prep containers, and I was all excited. I really like them.
What's that?
Oh, they're just like the containers you keep your food in, so you meal prep. Yeah. So you like divide up your meals and you have I'm meal prepping.
Okay.
And by meal prepping, I mean I put all the pork chops in one of those things, and then I just take up as many as I feel like eating at the time. And then I go, I think I'm doing this wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. But I left the lids on top, and the actual containers are made of glass, but the lids are plastic. So I came back in, and 2 of the lids had melted into a fucking goo pile.
What? Why?
Because they were sitting on top of the oven, and the oven. It's like an old style oven, so the top will get like hot, even though like the burners aren't
your
on.
oven?
I didn't fuck up my oven. I fucked up these fucking lids.
They didn't stick to the grate or anything like that?
No, they didn't stick. They were luckily they came right up, but I'm like, well, there's no way to fix that. Now I got to get new ones.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Like, what's the solution? I guess I got to get
spot timers on it.
What do you mean? Like, well, I had you know what? Well, no,
you got to walk around every hour and crank it.
No, I have the timer, but the thing is, the timer went off, so I turned off the timer. I took the stuff out of the oven, but then I didn't turn the oven off.
No, the timer should be on the oven.
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
Nobody does.
Do they still make those?
They make them for spas, but they don't make them for your house.
I think I have seen those on ovens at some point, but maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy.
I've never seen
Man, I'm crazy. But there must be like some sort of timing device or something that just says...
I would do that. If I lived by myself, I would do that all the time.
Leave the oven on all the time? Yeah, dude. Well, that's the living alone, obviously.
Yeah.
One thing about living alone is you're always like, oh, man, I really got to chew my food because if I start choking, nobody's coming to save me. And another thing is you can't leave the oven on, which I did, and I was pissed about it. And I burned the food that was... I don't know what happened. I tried to set a timer, and the timer didn't work.
So you can't meal prep because you burned the lids.
Yeah, there you go. So now I'm going to get fat again. I was all prepped for meal prep. Now I got an excuse. I go, well, guys, I mean...
That's always the way
I
it
lost
is.
the lids. What can you do? There's nothing I can do here. It's just weird that we have this thing in our houses that... It is dangerous, the oven. Like, a fire can start.
It's not that hard, though, you know? Just turn it off.
I know, but
you should know that it's so hot in your house.
Well, I did eventually figure it out, so I went back in there.
Hear it.
Yeah. It's just one of those things that you ever go on vacation and you just spend the whole time worrying that like you left the fuck. It's because of
Nope.
Wait, do you leave the gas on and the gas is slowly leaking into your house?
No.
You ever read the stories?
I'm only thinking about hustling.
What's the stories of the guys who it'll be winter, right? And they go, "Oh, I'll go get like a heater for the house, like a gas." But they use a gas generator to power the heater,
and then they die.
And then the whole fucking family dies of gas inhalation.
That's terrible.
It happens a lot.
No, it doesn't happen a lot.
No, it does. Like they say, like in winter, there's a lot of problems with people getting gas generators and not realizing, bro, you really got to ventilate that fucking thing.
Yeah.
And then the gas just gets everywhere. I don't know if it happens with ovens too often.
Is that a Mexican thing, leaving the oven on to heat the house up?
I think it is. Yeah. Yeah. There's some place. I mean, I get it. If you're in like.
I have that fireplace here that runs on gas.
Right.
And it hasn't worked in years. But somehow when Ralph was over.
Yeah.
Drinking all the acid in my house, I came upstairs and he was passed out, ass naked in the living room.
Was he actually?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Whatever.
I couldn't,
Sure.
I couldn't, if I was in court and you asked me, I'd have to say, I don't know for sure.
Yeah, he's tired. You got to be comfortable.
And the goddamn fireplace was on. And I said, how did you do that?
He managed to get it working?
He managed to get it on, and I have no idea. If I went up there right now, I could not turn it on. I've tried it. Everybody's tried it. Ralph got it working. I don't know how he did
it. Is it a gas fireplace?
Yeah, it's like one of those old 60s fireplaces that looks like a spaceship.
Yeah, it's cool
looking
looking
button on the wall, Playboys type thing. I would love to use it, but only one man has the touch, I guess.
That's fascinating.
It's
well,
really
at least you'll never suffocate your family with, your gas.
I might.
Well, that's that problem now. If it's not lighting, you're just letting gas leak into your entire thing.
Yeah, okay. Is that your problem?
Yeah.
Leaving the oven on? My problem is the Einstein meme. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I've seen
what meme? What are you talking
Einstein.
about? The one where he's sticking out his tongue?
That's the one. That's the problem. The Einstein meme of people saying, well, we got to have every Indian in the world living here because we need the next Einstein. And I go, what do you think that means? What do you say? Because I could see being on like a baseball team, and the coach going, well, we need the we need the Jose Canseco on our team. And I say, okay, so you need somebody who could hit home runs, right?
Yeah.
But if we have all guys who hit home runs and our fielding sucks, I'd say, well, we need more like I don't know. We need like a gold. Do we need somebody who could? We need a Golden Glove. I don't know who that is. Sandy Koufax.
It doesn't make any sense. Wait, what was Einstein's major contribution to America?
Well, his major contribution to science was done while he was living in Switzerland.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know what the fuck the point is.
I was gonna say, he did all his stuff while he was still there, and then he kind of just came over here to hang out and have everybody hang out with him.
Everybody says it, and I want to go. What are you saying?
The next Einstein, who we famously imported after he already did all his Einstein stuff.
Do you mean we want to have more science and we respect the process of science and that technology and scientific pursuits are good for humanity? No, we need a new Einstein. Okay. You think he was just do you get all your science information from Iron Man? Do you think that's what it is? Einstein went in a cave and then he came out with satellites that are spinning around?
That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what do you think anyone else was working alongside of him? maybe in the most brilliant people in every country, and that scientists kind of see themselves as above politics, generally, because actually what you guys are doing is really stupid. And everybody who's working on this stuff, they all know it, and they can't say it because you'll kill them. Do you know that? Do you know that they'll all be working on this stuff no matter where they are, no matter who they are, and that they're all always actually they're all always fighting against the Einstein moved here and he started talking about socialism. Are you saying that's what we needed?
Well, also Einstein, did anything Einstein do it was good for science? It's very complicated. It's using Einstein as an example is complicated because it's not we had to bring this guy over because he ushered in a great age of prosperity for America. And it's no, Einstein's stuff kind of just got out of the ether and it helped everybody.
Yeah,
him coming to America
science.
didn't help at all.
It wasn't uniquely.
Right.
Einstein discovered special general
relativity. Until he came.
Damn, we got all the fucking gravity over here, bitch! Boom!
Bring him over.
Bring him over.
Bring him
Get over here.
We want some of that.
Don't let Russia get a hold of him.
Well, can't we just read his papers and replicate it? Nah, get that motherfucker in here.
Did he publish his papers?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Let's get him over here.
Who is an example? Because they keep going well, Jesus was an immigrant or something, right? Like, it's always like X was an immigrant. And you're like, okay.
They say the Einstein one for everything.
Yeah.
Everything. There's Einstein over there. Oh, yeah? Well, you want to be the next Einstein?
Well, I'm trying to think of somebody we actually imported who would be a good example.
Of what?
Like those Nazis we brought over to build the spaceships. That's a better example.
We definitely would not let
Otto
them.
Warmarker or whatever the fuck.
I
don't remember his
Von
actual
Braun?
name. Yeah, Von Braun.
We would not be letting Nazis run NASA in 2025.
We need another Von Braun.
We need another Von Braun. Yeah, he's listening to Nick Fuentes right now. So go ahead, go over there.
Von Braun's one of the great PR success stories of all time because that guy came over and he eventually wormed his way into America's hearts. Like at one point,
did he?
Yeah, at one point, you know how Disney would always make all these like, what do you call it, specials, like watch with your family, you know? And he did one that was like the majesty of the atomic rocket or whatever, you know, of rocket ships.
Right.
And he's like, I want you to talk to our friend Von Braun. And he was like narrating, he's like, what do you think about the rockets is? And you go, that guy's a fucking Nazi. And he's got his own Disney Channel special just talking about how cool rockets are.
Vito, I don't want to be that guy, but when Walt Disney was in charge of Disney.
Well, I know. It was a different, he, famously.
Henry Ford really loved Von Braun as well.
I'm just saying, what other Nazi was on American television sets just talking about cool science stuff?
Before World War II? A lot.
Yeah, well, and then after. You can watch it. Yeah, there's a great.
Drives me insane every time I see it.
What?
Like
seeing people talking about the Einstein thing?
Yeah, it's the same as sports. Like they go like, oh yeah, he's like the Michael Jordan of quantum physics. Like, all right, well there's like a LeBron still. What do you think? How do you think it works? You think they're like doing math at each other and then?
I mean, why
and
not
then you win drones? What do you think? How do you think it works?
And then you win drones.
Oh, look at all we got!
Need
all
all
the
the guys
over here.
here.
Our drones are twice as big as
so
yours.
we can win the science competitions. Yeah,
we won the science this year.
What have you thought about Bernie Sanders really taking Elon Musk to task? It's pretty great.
Look, I voted for Trump.
Bernie's a bro,
I voted for
man.
Trump to lock the border up
Yeah.
and fuck with the deep state and do other things.
Sure,
but then next time I'm going. Well, Bernie. It was Bernie and Trump at the beginning.
Bernie's not running for anything.
We knew. The Trump guys knew Bernie would get fucked over and they'd steal it from him, like they stole it for Trump. If Bernie wants to christen somebody, as soon as we lock that border down, it's eviscerate billionaires. As soon as that border gets locked down, it's all right. Let's find all the David Sachs guys and cut their fucking
Bernie's
heads off.
spitting some fire, man. Bernie's being like, no, Elon, the only reason you're bringing Indian people over is because you can pay them less and treat them like indentured servants. And you're like, whoa!
That's right.
It is right.
Lock the border down, then we'll kill billionaires.
Did you see them like, people go, well, actually, they can't do that because they have to pay them X rate, which is like whatever. And it's like, here's the average salary for everybody else, and here's the average salary for the H-1B1 guys. So they're clearly not paying them the fucking top industry rate.
We all know what's going on.
Obviously.
We all have called our bank and heard that voice on the other end going, oh, hello, I'm fucking Carlos from Dallas, Texas. And you go, this is horrible. The bank's making money on this. I'm getting fucked over. This idiot doesn't even know how to talk.
And the worst part of it is, like, you can still exploit Indian labor pretty easily. You don't have to bring them over here to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you could
I love the Rumble guys. Like, we don't have any H-1Bs. Like, well, your platform doesn't work at all.
So don't brag about
you're using
that.
the Indian guys that are in India. That's why. That's why you don't have the H-1Bs, because you're using a guy who doesn't have shoes, who's swimming around in garbage to program Rumble.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
Waking up with a big glass of milk and going to town. We don't have any H-1Bs, because you're paying all foreign
guys.
idiots.
We don't have any H-1Bs. Me and the quartering, we're running. We hired a staff of 20 million Indians.
Right.
They actually handwrite checks when we do payouts. When you go to your Rumble earnings and you request your $4, there's an Indian on the other end typing it out into PayPal and clicking send.
These guys are great, but every once in a while when you call them up to check in on a project, they go, wait, did you get me those iTunes gift cards? And you go, no, that's the other guy. And they go, oh, yeah. Sorry, that's another line I'm running.
Here at Rumble, we don't have H-1B programmers, and Rumble doesn't work at all.
Oh, man, it would be pretty cool if, like, we just stop coming up with creative ways to fuck over the American worker, huh? Wouldn't that be neat?
The Trump guys and the Bernie guys need to team up to take down the Vance guys and the Elon guys and the AOC guys, and the identity politics bullshit on your side needs to go.
But it's got to be Trump's. Trump's got to push it, and he's kind of like pussyfooting around. He hasn't said anything.
He's a fucking dumb boomer, man. The only thing he can do is lock the border down and fuck over the deep state. He's a I'm gonna fuck you guy, right?
Right.
He doesn't understand. He's like, well, the GDP's got to go up. 401k's got to go up. You can't talk that guy into cutting H-1Bs. It's not going to fucking happen. He knows. He ran in 2016 on it.
Yeah.
But he's still not going to do it. Bernie will do it. But you got to keep that border closed.
Well, Bernie can't do it. How could Bernie do it?
Biden was a meat puppet. He was president. Bernie could easily do it.
I don't think Bernie's running for president again. I think he's getting a little too old.
If the Clintons die, he definitely will.
How the fuck old is Bernie at this point?
Doesn't matter. He's
older
somebody.
than Trump, right?
He can get some little whore he talks to.
He could get somebody, yeah. He could get like a little buddy.
He could just sit somebody down and go, hey, he could be like Zelensky from Tommy Boy. You know? He said, hey, we're here for the American working people because that's who we are and that's who we care about.
I had to say it, but you guys got to learn to love the filthy little commies every now and again, okay?
No.
Sometimes that's what he is. That's why he's doing that.
He's an old school commie.
Yeah.
He's not, I'm jealous of YouTube celebrities commie.
Right. Those are the bad commies.
Yeah.
But like the old school, like, you know, fuck the actual fucking billionaire class. You're like, all right, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah. We always loved Bernie, but he's a pussy.
Bernie's a pussy?
Hey, let Clinton steal the election from him.
He didn't want to get killed.
Pussy. Trump wanted to get
killed. That's not pussy. That's
fucking pussy. Trump knew he was getting fucking killed. He still's up there. Trump has women protecting him.
Yeah.
No fear.
That's true.
Bernie's a pussy.
Yeah, but Trump's got that like sixth sense when a bullet's coming at him. He knows to. Bernie's not a dodger.
Dodge.
Bernie doesn't have the stamina the way Trump does. Bernie go, what's that? What's going
on? He doesn't need it. All he has the Teamsters on his side. He's got the literal mafia on his side.
Bernie is a guy.
2028, I'm going, no matter what Trump does, I'm going Bernie Teamsters. 100%. Yeah. You guys got 4 years to lock down the border because we're going commie, and we will drag billionaires through the fucking street.
I'll be a
bigger communist than Hassan Piker can even
the White House.
All right, that's my problem.
I agree. Let's do it. All right, guys. Our problems this week were bros with new hose, leaving the oven on,
the Einstein
censoring
meme and
unnecessary slurs. Vote on all the problems at biggestproblem.show. Don't forget new bonus episode, Biggest Problem in 2024, our year-end retrospective, available at patreon.com/biggestproblem.
Go buy the bonus episode. It's great, especially if you hate the jacked up price and the grandfathering shit.
Whatever.
Go buy it.
I need that money to support my new voiceover career.
One a day. If everybody subscribes, Vito will make one of those videos a day.
I gotta
to prove rip off versus wrong.
You think one a day?
How hard is it to make one
it's
video
not
a
how
day?
Hard I'm not saying it's hard. I'm just saying, like, won't it get... I guess that's what content is. I don't fucking know.
What do you mean it's funny? I thought it was funny.
It is funny. I was
gonna make one a day. It's hilarious.
I'm gonna get back to making some YouTube videos.
No. Do one voiceover every day for the rest of your life.
I don't understand why.
Because you got to do it. You got to stick to something.
Why? For what purpose? It's just like
being successful.
Successful at what? Making little voiceover clips?
Being funny. Being successful at being funny. You got to make one every day.
Maybe.
I guess. You got to make one every day. You got to wake up tomorrow and you got to make one.
But what's the end goal?
Success.
But what is the success? That I am the guy.
You don't have to argue with people
I'm
online
the guy
anymore.
who makes funny little
they just
videos.
Say, like, that's Vito. He's successful.
He makes his little videos.
There's no doubt in anyone's mind like there is now where everyone's doubting. They're like, I don't know.
But they can doubt. I don't care if they doubt. It doesn't bother me.
You argue about it all day. You obviously
care. I just think
care.
it's silly. It's silly for a guy to go, why doesn't Vito make like viral comedy videos? And I go,
why doesn't he make it every? Why doesn't he do it every day?
Probably the most viral comedy video of the week. It's like of 2025 so far.
Once.
No, I've done it multiple times.
Twice.
So I got to do
Twice in 10 years. What is that? 3 times in 10 years.
Look,
4 times in 10 years.
I don't think it's a long term.
You got to do it every day.
I've said like doing stuff with the VNN could be cool to develop it into a thing.
No, you got to do it. That's developing it into a thing is doing it every day.
Okay.
You got to wake up and do it. Wake up at 3:30 or whenever you wake up.
Am I going to make money from it?
You're going to make so much money.
Oh, if I make money
You're
from
going to
it,
make thousands of dollars.
maybe.
And then we can put Miles Chungus in prison. We can bribe a federal judge.
I would like
in
to see.
Malaysia.
Look, I mean, I've asked Ian Miles Cheong how much he's making on Twitter, and he didn't tell me. But I know it's got to be a lot. Some of these Twitter accounts do make some money.
Did you ask him about the pee and the coke?
I they're very touchy about that subject. I said, is it a joke? Is it?
All right. Every day you got to. He's up every day.
Tweeting all day,
He
yeah.
can't even taste Elon's cock anymore. It's already in his mouth.
You're right.
Deep.
Look, I
He
want
goes to brush his teeth and he's like, oh, shit, I already have Elon's cock in my mouth. Hold on.
I think it is, yeah.
Hold on. Okay, now I can brush my teeth.
I think there might be diminishing returns on guy with Boston accent witnesses
You
a
don't
thing
always have
happening.
to be a Boston accent. You can have 4. You can have a banana.
You know, okay, now I know what you're doing.
No, you have to do. He quit. Maddox quit right when it was good. He quit.
Shut up. You're such an idiot. So apparently, yeah, all right.
There's a man on the internet.
There's a man on the internet.
There's a man on
Maybe
the
I'll
internet.
make a video complaining about people eating seafood.
You
or
have
whatever
to do
that
it every
was.
day. Your veto files should really be on you.
I just don't understand. I just do it for fun. It's just for fun.
Nah, that's not good.
I don't think it has.
That's a Zach Morris thing to say.
I don't understand what to do. I don't know what to do with it. Like, what does
Do
it
it again.
become? You know?
It's the same thing every day.
Is it going to be like I get a sitcom, Shit My Dad Says, starring
Why is it always? Why is there always
William
some like
Shatner?
convoluted? It's just that every day, and then you make money.
Chicago
and then you
Party
die.
Aunt, the animated series.
Yeah.
All right, so I got to think long term. Like maybe that could
No,
be
you
a
don't have to
thing.
think long term. You just have to get up and do it.
I just want to do some voice acting. Honestly, I think I'm not terrible.
Then
at
that's
it.
what. Then there you go. This is
Yeah.
your reel, but you have to do it every day.
Anyone who's played Yick, can you like because I don't know where to find my guy in the game because I don't have time to play through the whole game. But I want to hear how my voice acting sounded.
Sounded great. Do
Shut
this every
up.
day.
Why do you want me to do it every day?
I want you to do something
I don't
every
know
day
if you're
that's
goofing.
not buying Pokemon cards.
I am doing stuff every day.
What are you doing?
Looking at pornography,
Yeah.
cataloging pornography, playing with the auto blow.
Unbelievable.
No, I
Do a new
genuinely
character every day.
I genuinely don't know if you're being serious or not.
If I'm being serious about do it every day, of course you have to do it every day.
Okay, but what do you mean do it
Make
every
one
day?
of these videos every day.
Okay, so like should I be like the quartering and just fucking make a whatever?
Yeah, but comedy.
Okay,
A video.
So
Take a video
every
of
day
black people
every
fucking
day
up.
I should make a comedy video.
Yes, of black people doing something, Chinese people, some kind of
What?
racist video. Like I know you love racist videos.
I do
or
love
a woman,
racist
or a
videos.
woman doing
Or a
something.
woman doing
you're like, hey,
something.
bro, hey, don't put your fucking car here, right? This woman's driving into concrete, and you're like, oh, you're driving into concrete, you dumb bitch. Why don't you pull your tits out of your head, right? And that's the video.
I don't know if you're ridiculing me or you genuinely think it's a good idea or not.
This is what a path to success to you looks like.
Well, I mean,
ridicule.
it is getting a lot of views when I do it, so it does. But I just don't know if you're ridiculing me or not. Like,
What is the difference?
I don't know.
Just make it every day.
Look, I have fun doing it. Maybe I'll make it a daily
no,
thing.
it's not a fun thing. It's make it so it's work.
Yeah, but a lot. I don't know.
How hard is that?
It's going to
Think
destroy
of a
the
video.
magic. Michael Rappaport didn't make
There's
one
no
every day.
fucking magic in comedy. You just show up and you move the fucking stone.
I
What are you
want
talking
it,
about?
I don't want it to be like a routine. You know, it's got to be like special.
What?
All right, I'll try making more of these
Every day. If you miss a day, everyone gets to beat you with soap socks if they see you, no matter where you are.
Yeah.
Every day.
I guess I get all in my head where I go, yeah, but then I'm gonna be that guy.
Yeah, now you're the pedophile guy.
Yeah, that's more fun. That's a brand you can get. No, now I'm Max Cool. Everybody loves Max Cool.
Not Rip-A-Verse. Not Rip-Off-Verse.
I think Max Cool's been killing it, man. I think everybody...
Max Cool sucks.
Now, Max Cool's got that cool. He's got those glasses. You know, he looks like a American, a real American.
See, then the Rip-Off-Verse guy will go like, he did it every day. And he nailed it.
I really don't think I'm going to win that guy over. I don't think it's going to happen. I think that guy's... You know what it is?
Ask him if you did it every day.
Yeah. I'll ask Rip-Off. Hey, Rip-Off. I'll say this. He makes a lot of stuff. He makes a lot of those puppet videos, you know, so he does a thing.
No, he's very accomplished.
Yeah.
Not with puppet videos.
Sure. I'm not saying that he hasn't done other stuff. Look at you trying to cause a little thing. That's not what I said.
You caused the whole fucking thing.
I didn't cause anything. He said I don't do anything, and I said I did a thing.
Once.
Twice.
You got to do it more.
I got to figure out what I don't know.
Just do the recording.
To what end? That I'm just funny recording guy?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of fun.
Just do it.
I can't do a lot of voices. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm pretty bad at them.
I thought you wanted to be a vocal
Yeah, but most vocal
artist.
guys only do their voice, okay? Like fucking...
No, that's bullshit.
Well, like a lot of them do, though. Like you hire that... What's this guy? John Benjamin just does John Benjamin. He's great at everything.
Yeah, he's not like a recording artist guy.
Right. Well,
the Bender guy.
I don't want to be the voice of I'm not going to be the man of a million voices.
Blank. What do you want to be?
Vito, that guy who does like two voices.
That's your reel? Those two videos? Hey, Amazon, I heard you got a movie about a black lady that throws TVs around at Walmart.
Oh, hell nah. I could do that. That's pretty good.
Do that.
I could. Maybe I'll try doing a black woman one.
Dude, do the video of George Floyd getting killed and go, oh, hell no.
See, no, that's not a good idea. I don't think that would play very well.
They don't all have to be great.
All right, I'll try doing a racist black woman accent.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
I forgot. You're
footage.
Mr. Clean.
I'm the cleanest comedian working today. Oh, wait, I'm not a comedian. I forgot. I have to say that.
Well, not if you're not doing it every day.
You're right. I was told today, not a comedian.
I'd like to propose a new segment.
Yeah.
Vito's fast food news talk.
Yeah.
I think that's really interesting. It's like, Vito with the news about Cadbury eggs or like, McDonald's or whatever. I think that's pretty
People
cool.
like my food
you guys
talk.
should make that a weekly segment. I enjoy it.
We told you to do that
yourself.
3 years ago and you didn't do it.
What?
Vito's food thing.
Okay, you want a recurring Vito's food segment?
The idea of a Taco Bell exec looking at Vito's Taco Bell Twitter and seeing that he's like promoted Mr. Girl or is like calling people a pedophile on that account is so funny. Just because Vito talking about how he accidentally tweeted one time from the Taco Bell account. I really hope that happened more than
Guys,
once.
listen to the bonus episode. You can hear about how I was running Taco Bell's social media account.
Talking about Shadman on Taco Bell.
And I accidentally posted
That'd be a good one.
as myself as Taco Bell. And people were like, wait, what the fuck did Taco Bell just say? I said, shit. I almost lost my job for that. Thankfully, they were like, why'd you tweet that? I'm like,
I was getting on a meme. That's the meme.
Don't even worry about it.
Hey, Dick. Hey, Vito. Podcast Prophet, Holy Spirit speaking through me. Bob Dylan. Yeah, Bob Dylan sucks. Like,
wow.
Yeah, he was doing like, he talked about things that people didn't talk about. Who cares? Fuck him. His music sucks.
Hey, white people are becoming a minority in this great big country.
Bob Dylan fan that, can anybody name
there's
one?
room for that music?
His name was Mr. Anderson, and he taught, I think it was Ken Anderson. Anyways, he taught at the school I went to as a child, and this is probably 10th, 11th grade, and his whole fucking thing was just...
I forgot what he's talking about.
Yeah, you lost me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Hackmania.
Vito, thank you for promoting Hackmania. I'm happy to hear that there won't be any black people there.
Okay.
Thank you. What a
Oh, you know what he was.
That's not
You know what he
true.
was referencing.
That's not true.
Manny Muskets. Did you see what Manny Muskets said? Did we bring up that comment where he's like, I was going to poll my Patreon, but then I noticed that Vito did say that I should be at Hackamania, so I stuck around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we need more black guys at Hackamania.
You should do stand-up.
You are a member of the African-American community. Please help us diversify the Hackamania scene by going to, is it hackamania.com?
Have you heard Manny stand-up?
Yeah, he did it in Philly.
Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So use promo code BIGGEST. We will be at Hackamania. I will be staying with that guy who Dick gave me shit for staying at his house for some fucking reason.
Well, it was weird.
Why is it weird?
It's weird
he
to be
has
that intimate with
a house. There's no one else in it but him.
It's weird that you would feel comfortable staying at a stranger in a fan's house for an extended period of time.
I
would feel comfortable.
Oh, a hotel room's like $80 a night, $100 a night.
I would feel $100 of uncomfortable.
He's into video games. We talk about video game stuff. He's a video game guy. We actually, he's like a retro video game guy, so we get to talk about like, our big scores and
Let's
what deals.
jack each other off while we're
which
playing
Nintendo.
fucking Kirby's Dream Lands golf.
I let him in on one of my secret collection tricks. So
okay,
there's a certain Nintendo DS game which has a rare alternate variant that very few people are aware of. And I've been buying every copy of it off eBay slowly, trying to
cornering the market?
I'm cornering the market before anyone becomes aware of this variant.
What is it?
I can't say because then I can't corner the market. He knows. I told him, yeah.
Can you, sir, if you're listening, please super chat so we can blow Vito's
Here's the thing.
Market cornering.
Honestly, I can't even corner the market. That's how rare it is. I can't even find copies to buy.
Wow.
I have exactly one actual copy, and then the rest of them are all cartridge only.
Hey, Dick. Hey, Vito. Long-time listener, first-time caller. You guys are talking about
touchy
creepy
teachers.
It made me remind me of a story of a creepy substitute that we had going to school in Arizona. This guy would be so interested in the boys, not the girls. There was like a little game that all of us came up with whenever he was subbing. Whoever got touched by him on the shoulder or helped by him in class, they would lose. So everybody would just basically just try and avoid him while he's trying to teach and walk around and try and help with the assignment.
If he
got so bad at one point
yeah.
that he just stopped subbing altogether for that class in particular. Because he just, couldn't get any boy action. Anyways, thank you, fuck you, bye.
You should win, yeah.
It should be
if the
last
pedophile
person
chose
that got
you,
touched.
if you're the last one to get touched, you're like, what the fuck did I do wrong?
It should be like first place, second place. I got touched first, I'm out.
Dude, he came right to me.
Hey, Mr. fucking Snatch Puss, check it out.
Yeah, but then the problem is all the boys in class are like, well, I'm going to wear something kind of low
That's
cut
why it's funny.
because I want to win. I'm going to wear something with no sleeves to see if Mr. Mongoloid kind of helps me out here.
How's Mr. Girl's
documentary coming?
Pedophile documentary going?
I haven't checked in with him, but I'm sure it's going swimmingly. Will you stop ripping on the fucking trailer? I'm excited. I'm excited for that.
Is that like Interstellar?
Yeah, it's a creative choice.
You're going through a black hole of pedophiles.
Oh, I'm sure it sounds right with the right fucking audio equipment. It doesn't sound right when you're fucking playing it through these tinny speakers or
when
whatever.
When this pedophile's molesting you, time stops, and then you come out of it, and your friends are all like 30 years old.
Sometimes
I'm gonna get molested and work on the math. Just fix the black hole.
Mr. Girl is trying to expose a prolific pedophile, and you're ripping on the audio engineering. You of all people. All right. Why don't you get Sean in there? He's got nothing better to do.
Who cares?
I'm going to call up Sean. I'm going to go, hey, I know you quit that rinky-dink operation. Have I got a project for you?
About pedophiles and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can master the mix.
He's got to really make the trailer for Sundance like real juicy,
I know.
None of that shit. Like, he's got to get real.
Well, he's got to. Yeah, I want to see what he comes up with.
Me too.
He gets too much footage.
What do you mean?
I told you he interviewed like 38 people. I'm like, dude, cutting that down is going to be a nightmare.
Leave it in.
Leave all of it in?
Yeah, do a 600-hour
600-hour pedophile interviews?
Yeah, that's cool.
I think you got to cut it down. Normally, you watch one of those things, you got like 5 people, maybe 6 people.
Like Neverland Ranch or Neverland?
Yeah. You find one kid, because not every kid who gets raped is that interesting, right? You got to find the rape.
Be choosy.
You got to find the rape victim who knows how to talk about it in flowery terms.
You got to find one that everyone would kind of rape.
Yeah.
You know? A little bit. I know
not
why
saying, not that you would rape them, but you go,
them, be like,
I know why you were chosen.
Yeah, I got it. You don't want to alienate, you don't want to make the villain look like an alien.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, I get it. I get it.
You want
I wouldn't do it, but I get it.
You want a good victim who could speak. You want a guy who could set a scene where he goes, it was perfectly dark in the bunk.
You want your Rosa Parks.
Finished playing squash, a game I was unfamiliar with, so he came from behind and he showed me how to hold the racket. You know, one of these guys who goes, I don't know, man, he just kept fucking my butt. I wanted him to stop fucking my butt, and he just kept fucking my butt.
There you go. So that's tomorrow's video. Right there.
I should do the interview.
All you have to do is take viral videos that are usually racist and just play it and record whatever. Your thing was not thought out or any of that. Hey, it's King Kong over here. Just play it, record the shit, and then post it. It doesn't fucking matter.
I guess that's why I'm
you don't have a legacy that you're living up to.
It's not a legacy thing. It's like I feel like, I don't know what, I'm overthinking it, I guess. Because I just shit it out. I'm like, this will be funny for me and my friends. And then the next day it has 30 million views. And I go, why?
You missed your...
It's not that.
Yeah,
it's that I don't understand why...
Yeah, you do. It's a black kid knocking over TVs in a Costco.
As a Boston
and
guy
you're doing the most annoying thing over it.
Look at that fucking kid knocking them fucking
You know exactly
TVs
why
over.
It's funny.
You know what it is? People really just like that accent. People like the Bill Burr heavy Boston accent, man.
So do it.
I know. I kind of honestly should have made it my thing. I should have been like a Gilbert Gottfried. You ever hear Gilbert Gottfried's real voice?
Yeah, it's even worse.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not even worse. It's just, hey guys, it's me, Gilbert. I'm going to be coming to the show tomorrow. That's a guy who figured out, just have a goofy
Instead
voice.
of listening to Howard Stern, why don't you do these videos?
It's a lot.
I know that you're
to a lot of Stern.
Gilbert Gottfried. Cardinal for 5 says, we love Vito. King Kong mode. Synthetic Shinobi for 2. Thank you for not killing yourself. Unaliving yourself. Synthetic Shinobi for 2. The biggest problem in the universe is once again people with BO. LJ Clavarino for 2. I went to Florida when it was full of black people.
I don't know. Why did you put that?
What?
I went to Florida. It was full of black people. You wanted to pay us $2 to tell us that?
Everybody needs to know.
Sometimes this audience just...
J-Rob detailing Ireland for 2.
Hey,
J-Rob. Cameron for 5. I just got back from L.A. Great food, but you guys didn't warn me about how windy it is in L.A. There's so many flags and kites.
I think that was
Coup for 2. Thank you for not killing yourselves. Hippie terrorist for 5. That video of the dude's apartment made me feel so good about myself. Yeah, that guy was fucked. That ISOM guy.
Yeah. That guy was living in sin with a safety pin.
My cunt for 5. I want to hear more stories about the blood debt. Sean O's dick. I don't remember that.
Potato 105 for 20 demands the fog machine. Aklovich for 2. Slow. Can we say? Okay, I can't say any of that. What? This is a racial slur, remember?
Yeah, Aklovich. I know it is.
Britsman for 2. Whose PP is bigger, Dick or Vito? Please verify it. We're probably even. Mike Hunt for 5, Australian. If they do end up remaking American Psycho, will they give Patrick the Joker 2 treatment? You know, the thing about American Psycho is
they already did do a sequel.
Oh, well, they're remaking it now.
Oh,
yeah.
Great. Okay.
Did you ever read the book?
Yeah.
Yeah. Book's way more fucked up than the movie.
You think so? Why?
He kills that kid.
Yeah.
He kills a kid at the aquarium or some shit.
It's all make-believe, though. How's it more fucked up?
Is that... I don't know. It's been a while since I read the book.
The book is a make-believe story, so why is it more fucked up, you think, killing the kid?
Because, like, in the movie, you're like, kind of like this guy. He's fun.
Killing whores.
Yeah, he's killing fucking whores.
Yeah.
He's not just killing, like, a random little kid where you're like, oh, my God. Just cut off the fucking tits of
felt
whores.
Nothing, though.
Well, that's the worst part. He goes, I killed that kid. I felt
he didn't like it. He's not going to do it again.
I'm going to go back to killing a horse. Like, well, why'd you have to kill him? Couldn't you have just done that anyway? So yeah, that was always the most disturbing part of that book for me. Black Crimson for 50 Australian dollars. Wow. Can I get a call to prayer for Hamuary upon us? Summon all the Huron Pig Pokemon, Tepig, Swinub, Litchonk, Spoink, Grumpig, and Piloswine. There are a lot of pig-themed Pokemon, Dick.
I have big news. Big news direct from Allah.
Oh, no.
Direct from Allah. Put down the British girls for a moment and listen.
Yes, brother.
I'm playing in big Pokemon tournament.
You play in Pokemon tournament, brother.
I received word from Allah. I should have done this longer. I received word from Allah. I'm going on big quest next week. I'm playing in Pokemon tournament.
Okay.
With little boys.
Okay. Well, is it an all ages Pokemon
but
tournament?
I don't know if it is a standard or
Do they have something other than standard? Do they have anything other than that?
I don't know because I
think Pokemon only has standard.
I have Charizard, Mega Charizard EX deck, and I have Charizard EX variant deck with a Smeagol, the guy with crystals for eyes.
Okay, so you're not taking this seriously at all.
I am. What do you mean?
What's your deck?
Charizard, Mega Charizard, Charizard EX.
Why don't you build like a good deck?
Lysander, Charizard card, Charizard evolving to Mega Charizard for free. What do you mean a good deck?
I already know this is.
You're up.
Is this like some bullshit deck you just put together with whatever you had?
No, it was a great deck with Volcanion and Fire Spirit and Welder, 2 or 3 Professor Oak, and then I have a
great shame.
Sable Eye. Sable Eye is the Gem-Eye Pokemon, a variant deck of it, and then I have a Regieleki, Reggie Blue. You don't fucking know. I based this off the winning I bought. I went to the fucking Pokemon card tournament and said last year's winners, and I bought that deck on TCG
deck's probably
Player.
illegal now. If it's last year's winner.
This is what I just found out.
You can't buy last year's deck. It's illegal now.
This is what I just found out.
You bought all the cards for a deck that is not legal at all.
This is what I just found out. That tells me.
Yeah, bro.
So now I don't know what to do. I need.
When's the tournament?
Very soon. No time to order.
No time to order? You can't order some singles?
Have to buy in person. Allah must provide.
Well, there are a lot of card shops in LA, so you can get it done. You gotta
but I don't
around.
want to get you-know-who'd.
You want to go to Frank & Sons on a Wednesday?
No. Before that. I need
That's before the Pokemon tournament? Before that?
I could order fucking cards off TCG Player if it was Thursday.
Is this weekend?
Wait, Frank & Sons? When?
Frank & Sons, we could go tomorrow.
I'm not going to Frank & Sons tomorrow.
Sunday? We can go Sunday. Frank & Sons has a shit ton of Pokemon sellers.
I need a good deck to beat the children.
Right.
I need it.
So go to Frank & Sons. I got a bunch of Pokemon
I'm not going
sellers.
to Frank. I don't want to go to Frank & Sons.
Why not? You haven't even been to the new one. Have you been to the new one?
I've been the new one?
Yeah.
No.
Did you go to the old one that was like a fire hazard?
Yeah.
Have you been to the one that's inside a Costco?
Look, I've only been to the Frank & Sons. I don't want to go to another Frank & fucking Sons. I want to know what to buy. I have 3 great decks.
Go to Frank & Sons.
Why is the Regieleki deck no good? Reggie Steel, Regieleki.
Probably illegal.
Why? Because of Allah? No. Perfectly halal cards.
If you're going to do a Magic tournament, I can tell you some good
decks. The deck is halal. Haram. What?
We should go to a Magic tournament.
No. I don't want to play Magic. It's too many lawyery, too much fucking...
Not too many lawyery things.
Too much finagling.
There's a lot of... Right now, Boros is kind of taking over the format. All right, well, good luck with your Pokemon deck, which isn't legal, so you'll get kicked out immediately. Fuck. Go to Frank & Sons. They're open all weekend.
I thought I had a great deck.
You can go there. You can just buy the singles you want.
I even pretended to play it with myself.
Yeah.
And then someone sent me email, Allah, say...
just look up the list of the
Allah
cards that are illegal.
say, your deck is illegal.
Yeah.
And I said, no, Allah! Yeah.
Well, I wish you good luck.
Don't need.
Yeah.
So it's illegal. The deck's illegal.
Probably. It depends on which cards are in it. But
I
cards
told you,
rotate
Reggie
out.
Lecky, Reggie Steele.
I don't know
Reggie
what's legal in
fucking
Pokemon
Blue
right now. I don't
Water,
play fucking Pokemon.
Reginald Denny.
Reginald Denny. Denijold. It's got Gremblar. It's got
Sableye.
Jangle.
That's the deck that I have. Sableye and a Porygon.
Sableye.
That's the other Charizard deck that I have.
I
I don't want to lose in the first round to some fucking kid.
You're gonna.
I don't want to get disqualified.
Do you even know how to play Pokemon? Like, really?
I will kick the shit out of you in Pokemon.
I don't think that's true.
I'll take a turn. I'll take one turn, 25 minutes. No problem.
Well,
Don't care.
I haven't played a lot
Should
of
I do the presser
recent
up?
Pokemon.
Should I evolve my Pokemon? Let me think about it.
We should play some
Like Kasparov.
We should play some Magic, see how it goes.
I don't like playing Magic.
What is this? Why? Magic's great.
It's great, but I don't like playing it.
I've been playing this great Leyline X deck. Love that Leyline X.
It's all just like scams and bullshit. Like, oh, look, I've got a fucking Twizzler, and then I play my Spunglow, and they work together. Like, okay, yeah.
Whereas in Pokemon, you go, I play big one, and I use big attack.
Yeah, and I look through my deck.
Big damage.
Look through the deck. Yeah, that's good. Let me look through the deck again.
Pokemon's a fucking baby game. It sucks. Have you played the new Pokemon card game on the app? Have you tried that?
No, I don't play apps. I play real
Only
real
3
life.
prize cards, Dick. Can you believe it?
That's dumb.
Yeah. Fondest Maboles for 2. 63 Earths can fit in Uranus. 64 if you relax. Pineapple Man for 5. Shout out to Bag of Schmidt. 2025 is going to be a good year. Pace Pot Pete for 5. Hope you love H1Bs, Richard. Say it with me, kids. You voted for this. You made it happen.
Yeah, we'll see what Trump does.
We'll see. He might.
Trump.
He might want more H1Bs.
Nah, Trump always says when any kind of controversy happens, he always says,
we'll see.
No, he'll say like if somebody says like I want some H1Bs, he'll go like, you know what, I want 1 million H1Bs, and then he'll knife them in the back. That's always what he does. So you never know what he's gonna do.
You never know. He's always.
You know that he knows they're bullshit.
Yeah.
But then he got in bed with all these tech bros, and they're spurging out. Elon Musk is spurging out, and then he goes like, well, America needs the best and the brightest. And all the people everyone reads that as like, oh, he's siding with the tech bros. But I know Trump. I know he thinks and talks.
He double talks.
He always gets out in front. And Elon's like, well, but we need good people. He'll say, we need the best and the brightest.
Yeah.
And then Elon's
not
like,
just good people.
Yeah, Elon's like, yeah. And then he goes, knife in the back.
I think he's just gonna play golf, man. I don't think he's. You gotta hope for Vance to get some shit done.
I hope for Vance for drowning. In the
I think
bathtub.
Trump's in there to not go to jail, which he successfully did, and he's just gonna let everybody else do whatever they want.
Okay.
He might do
see.
He might do the tariff stuff.
We'll see about that. No income tax.
Spider Eternal for 5. Vito's so bad at making comics that Half-Life 3 will be released in 2025, and Super Killer won't be. Vito will never be able to leave it down. Go fuck yourself. Laughing, crying emoji.
He's loving it.
Renoxus for 5 says
so
it doesn't
hard.
matter how
Smiley
long it
rolled
takes for
over.
Super Killer to come out. Vito will still have a good comic released before July.
That's going to be interesting because he's got 15 comics coming out.
Yeah.
There might be a good one.
It's very possible. I've always said it's
Yeah.
possible for him to make a good one. He quit YouTube.
That's retarded.
Yeah, I don't get what that means.
Who's going to be the dumb black guy that fills his place?
Is he not going to stream with that bald guy anymore? As?
Well, I imagine that the announcement meant nothing. What is going on? What are you picking your nose?
I don't know
with?
what's happening. My nose has been just
Is it your cats?
wet.
Like
I
a
can't.
dog?
Yeah. My nose is perpetually wet for today, and it just, no matter what I do, it
Why don't
won't.
you wear a sick mask?
I'm not sick.
Your nose is just wet?
Yeah.
Okay. Ozempic's shredding your DNA, dude. That's what's your fucking melting.
Also, I can't see you very well.
Don't look at me, then.
Where are we here? Let's see. Okay.
Johnny Rico for 5.
Oh no, I was
going
gonna say about Eric July quitting YouTube is
Yeah.
I think he's lying.
Yeah, he'll be back.
But he'll still be like streaming and shit. Like it's still
Because all his videos suck.
Yeah, and
get,
also,
like,
well, he has
5,000
nothing to
views.
say. Yeah, it's like he's just making the talking head. The talking shit. YouTube's algorithm, it has been changing. People are telling me where they're getting a lot of recommendations for like stuff that isn't just the same thing over and over. So I think all those guys, you know, you saw like Shadiversity crying about how his channel's falling apart.
The puppet guy's Shadiversity was the funniest one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. Was it good?
Oh, yeah.
See, I love making fun of that guy. That guy fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Shadiversity is like genuinely an insane person.
He's a piece of shit.
You've seen the clip of him telling his brother, "Well, my artwork's good enough to be
We're both artists.
Yeah, we're both artists. My art
he's
isn't
not at all.
as good as yours, but it is good enough to be published in a professional setting." And his brother's like, "No,
No, you're like
Your
a
art
sick retard.
fucking sucks."
Your art sucks. It's not even art.
And all you had to do was
you cut your wife's head out and put it on Supergirl's body.
and it looks like dog
It's
shit.
like sick and weird.
And all you had to do was wait like 6 months, and the AI came along to make that look way like you could just plug it into anything, and it looks
it's
better.
your wife's quirky ass head and face on Supergirl's body. It's weird.
It's all, yeah, it's, well, because I think he's trans. He fetishizes about himself having his wife's body so he can dress up in Supergirl outfits. And also,
It's just a weird fuck.
it's so weird to see a guy like that put all this effort into making AI art and being like, "I've mastered the ability of blah, 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 blah." And you're like, well, that looks like dog shit, and now a child can do it using any, like, basic bitch fucking AI prompt.
Yeah.
Like, all this effort you expended was a complete waste of time and investment. Congratulations.
I hate that guy. I gotta figure out. I gotta.
That
find
guy
more
sucks.
Of his stuff. Shadiversity.
Yeah.
Shitiversity.
Well,
Is
he's
he a
one,
pedophile?
you know, I'm not gonna confirm or deny.
I gotta look into that.
I'll check with the others and I'll see what they say. Okay.
Convene the petas.
I'll talk to the pet community. It's just like one of these guys where you go, bro.
That snap. Did you hear that?
No.
Okay, never
Maybe
mind.
it's my insight. I was gonna say, I guess you know what? This is why I hesitate.
He's
with,
like, look at my badass sword drawing, and it's a guy like, and everyone goes, "That's a fucked up way to hold a sword." And he's like, "Actually, that's a perfect way to hold a sword. Actually, they didn't even hold a sword like that all the time. See,
Why'd you
I can
make her look like an
here's example."
11-year-old?
And then it's him holding a sword like this. You're like, yeah, it looks dumb and gay when you're doing it too, dude.
He's the perfect example of a guy who got popular by doing a very specific niche, nerdy, dumb thing.
Yeah.
That it's like, okay, you know a lot about swords because you're a nerd.
Loser.
Cool. Okay.
I don't even know if you know a lot about swords. You talk about them a lot, but I don't know anything about swords.
Sure.
So maybe you don't.
And what's great is like when those guys happen, there's two types of guys. There's guys who go, well, I might know a lot about swords or trains or whatever my specific niche is.
Yeah.
But I'm clearly not a once-in-a-lifetime thought leader and should just keep talking about that thing I know about. And there's guys who go, well, clearly me making videos about swords has made me very popular. This means I am a special and magical and intelligent person, and now all of my opinions are very important and everyone needs to hear them.
I'm an artist.
I'm an artist. I'm a creator. What I did with my wife here in this Supergirl picture is perhaps one of the most stunning pieces of art since Michelangelo painted the fucking Sistine
neck,
Chapel.
joining her retarded looking face with this weird Supergirl costume.
You know what it is?
Obviously,
Yeah.
I made it naked for myself and just put clothes on to post to YouTube like a sick freak.
I'm going to say that the ultimate sign of intelligence is hesitation.
Why would you put your wife? No, you think that because you're lazy.
No, I think that genuinely, if you are an intelligent person, you go, well, I think this is cool, but let me not just like assume that it is actually cool and be like, hey, I tried to make some AI art. Like, did I do a good job? Does this look cool? Am I a good artist? Whatever else.
That's like a con to get people on your side. The sign of intelligence is never thinking about anything.
Well, some
Just
people
do it
just
and put it
charge
out.
into a thing and like he does, and he goes, look, I'm a fucking artist now. And you go, you're
That's thinking.
insane.
Yeah, just put it out, walk away.
Yeah, I guess.
Next,
Like,
my wife and Supergirl, whatever. I don't care.
maybe that's the way to do it. I don't know. It's the guys who don't have imposter syndrome are the scariest guys, right?
No.
The guys who have imposter syndrome. Okay, there are some guys who justifiably don't have imposter syndrome, right? They've reached the top of their apex. They are, universally beloved, and they go, all right, I know it, and I'm confident in my skills. But the guys who go like, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I hope this sounds good. I hope the audience like.
How do you tell
humility?
How do you tell humility from fake humility? Just like off the top of your head.
It's hard.
Okay. Is it possible?
How do you tell humility? Well, fake humility. What would fake humility look like more?
I don't know. What was everything you just said?
Let me see.
Was it fake or real?
Let's see. Well, I'm a once in a lifetime genius, as we all know.
I don't know if I'm any good.
My humility is genuine, okay? Most of the videos I've made, I go, well, that's not, like, great. Like, people liked it, but fucking...
Yeah.
I'm not like... I don't know, man. There's some videos I've made that I'm, like, proud of, and then there's others that I,
That wasn't about you. I'm asking in general.
You absolutely made it about me 2 seconds ago.
I'm asking in general.
He said, what was everything you just said?
Well, wasn't it? Like, was it humility or fake humility?
I think I have real humility, okay? I don't oversing my fucking abilities in any way. You're
a counterpuncher.
I'm a counterpuncher.
If people attack your abilities, then you'll reasonably
I'm not
state
saying
back.
I'm a comedy genius. I've never said it. Okay, but I'm being criticized because my Twitter handle is @VitoComedy, and they go, but he never does anything funny. He's not funny. All right, well, it used to be @VitoGiswaldi, but nobody could spell that.
It's Vito Comedy, guys. What are you doing here? I'm just, some fun thing.
What should my Twitter handle be then? I don't know.
Vito part-time.
Vito part-time.
Yeah.
Part-time or Vito?
Half-assed Vito.
I'm sorry I made my Twitter handle
today,
Vito
maybe.
Comedy, and I'm being criticized by Puppet Guy. He's not even funny, and he calls himself Vito Comedy. He's not even funny. He's never done anything funny in his life. And I'm like, all right, I'm sorry I made it @Vito Comedy. I just thought it would be easy to find me on Twitter. I don't fucking know.
Call it Vito not funny.
I'll call it Vito no comedy. Vito no comedy. How's that?
Vito no comedy.
No comedy Vito.
Vito no comedy.
Beat no comedy. Now you're getting a little too precious with it. Johnny Rico for 5. Biggest problem is your girlfriend getting you sick 2 days before New Year's, and you lose the entire week you had off from work being sick and not snowboarding. Colin Care for 2. Vito King Congolian. Saturgery for 5. Want to know why Vito ate a cheesy street chalupa while drying his shirt in a Bangladeshi slum?
Yeah.
Check out the biggest problem in 2024 bonus episode today.
Check it out today.
Somebody told me I need to get Mexican white cornmeal to make the fucking chalupa shells, and I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
You should.
Maybe I should. Maybe I can make
a cooking video.
Maybe that could be it. Do you want to replicate the cheesy street chalupas at home? Now that they've been discontinued. Well, I've found a way. Cody Titus for 2. God damn it, I miss Sean. Silver the Cold Steel for 5. How is it that Vito can fit in your basement? Did you need to install a double wide garage door? Also, how is Super Killer still not out? I want a refund. Vito's Cat for 5. Vito, you're not Howard Stern. Stop trying to be him. Not even like a fat. How am I trying to be like Howard Stern? I'm not trying to be like Howard Stern. When have I ever said I'm trying to be like Howard Stern? I like listening to Howard Stern.
Like,
what do you mean?
I don't know. You just kind of have a vibe of like,
no,
Howard
Stern. Howard Stern's vibe is completely different from my vibe.
Howard Stern had the same vibe. Like, I don't want to be Howard Stern. You're like, I don't want to be Howard Stern either.
No, Howard Stern had a much more Jewy vibe than I bring to this show.
That's what he would say. He would say, like, I'm a Jew. I'm a Jew. I got a Jewy voice. I'm a Jew.
Good old Howard Stern.
He would say that.
He would say that.
He would say that.
He would say that.
And now you're saying it.
Oh, we forgot we need to, of course, pay respect to one of the fallen, the great Jimmy Carter, dead at 100 years old. God, may he rest.
I got that news live on my show. I was so happy.
You're happy that Jimmy Carter is dead?
Yeah, he's burning
fucking
hell.
Peanut farmer.
Fuck him. First of all, fraudulent voter.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
Fraudulent voter. He doesn't know what's going on.
He doesn't know. It's on every.
He said he was very excited to vote for Kamala. You don't believe that?
Kamala, I believe, but every other thing else on the ticket he was excited for, I don't believe that.
I love when they cut to him and he's just like, they're like, Jimmy Carter's 100 years old. Can you believe it? And you're like, absolutely. Fucking look at him. Ah!
That Habitat for Humanity shit is so annoying.
What? He built houses for people?
And that's it?
Oh, so if Mr. Beast does it, it's cool and fun.
Well, he did it once. Yeah, Mr. Beast did it once.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, I'm in Africa. I'm building these fucking guys' houses. Like, oh, that's cool. All right.
Yeah.
Now I'm crashing a train. Like, oh, cool. Jimmy Carter's like, I'm building these fucking Africans' houses. Hey, everybody, I'm back again, building these Africans' houses.
You're
like,
saying you should have pivoted to crashing a train.
Yeah, got it, man.
That would have been cooler.
I guess we should all go be building Africans' housings, Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter should have put on a Squid Game.
There's nothing else going on in this country that you fucking did or contributed
He's an old
to.
man. He doesn't have any. It's not his problem anymore.
It never was.
Yeah.
I'm just here for the
It's
fucking
better than
free
George
food.
Bush going on fucking late night shows to show off shitty paintings. What the fuck was that period? Well, Mr. President, I hear you've been painting. Yeah, they're embarrassing and weird. You want to see one? No, stop. Now that's a guy.
They're pretty good though.
Are they? No,
well, they're not terrible.
They're like have an outsider art appeal.
You know what, though, Vito? He does it every day. He wakes up
I don't
and he
think
fucking
he does
paints.
it every
He
day.
paints every day.
Is he still?
George W. Bush W.
Yeah.
Bush paints every fucking day, so he's got that over you.
There you go. Bob Kane woke up every day and he forced somebody else to draw Batman, so maybe I can live my life like that.
You're not either of those.
I'm not a Bob Kane.
What the fuck is Bob Kane?
Bob Kane's the guy who invented Batman.
Oh, who gives a shit? A guy in a Batman suit? Inventing Batman.
Who gives a shit about the guy who invented Batman? A guy in a Batman suit?
Well,
yeah,
he
probably.
didn't invent all of Batman. It's like, hey,
we
we need
know.
another superhero. Oh, like Zorro? You can't say Zorro the Phantasm.
Right.
Oh yeah, give him a little bat ears then. What's he like? He's like a fucking guy with the bat ears. What do you mean? I just said.
Yeah.
Like all that other shit was added by other people.
Yeah, Bill Finger.
Whatever. Whoever did it. Somebody else did it.
Well, you're actually hitting on one of the classic comic controversies, which was, what was Bill Finger's role in developing the Batman? It sounds like
Getting fucked up the ass, but
well, he
he's
did
a big gay moron.
he did. He got fucked over by Bob Kane.
Who gives a shit?
It's interesting how you've intuitively struck upon this.
Because none of this, all this shit is dumb. All of it's dumb. It's just a bunch of gay nerds thinking that they're like some genius.
Can we please?
I came up. Oh, I'm Chuck Dixon. Oh, hi. Where's my Chuck Dixon thing? Where's my Chuck Dixon thing?
It's somewhere. That's not him.
Well, I heard my son's getting subpoenaed. Where's my voice? That's my eyeball from my mouth. Hey,
You gotta
Vito.
come up. There it is.
Vito.
Okay. Hi,
Oh,
Mr.
hey,
Knox.
Vito.
It's been
Hey,
a while.
everybody. I just learned that I'm on some kind of a toilet that people watch in their homes. Is that right?
A toilet. Yeah.
Well, some kind of appliance anyway. People watching it in their home. I only know of a toilet that's in people's homes.
No, it's not a
some
toilet,
kind of
Mr.
toilet that
Knox.
people could watch.
Okay. No, it's a.
Hey, my son's going to court.
Well, it's not your son, but
My
yes.
son is going to court.
Your
Hallelujah.
great-grandson, I believe, is going
My
to
son
court.
is going to court, and he just got married to a black woman. Too bad.
Wait, he just got married?
I don't know. I think so. My son's going to
Mr. Knox,
court.
you get a lot of news down there in heaven, huh?
Vito,
Up
my
there.
son's going to court. He's going to testify.
Well, I can't.
I think he's going to bamboozle the prosecutors and the defense attorneys.
Well, you're allowed
both.
to use the word bamboozle. I'm not.
What other words am I allowed to use?
It's a lot of words, Mr. Knox.
I've got a golden ticket.
I don't think you were around for that movie.
Oh, I've got a golden ticket. Sweet mommy pajama.
I gotta say, Mr. Knox, there's something about your teeth that is genuinely terrifying.
Because I need Crest white strips on my teeth because they're a little bit yellow.
Yeah, your teeth are very.
They're a little bit
kinda
yellow.
very
They're not
white.
very yellow, you fat piece of shit.
No, I was gonna
They're
say-
a little bit yellow. They're a little bit yellow.
Well, Mr. Knox, yes, it does appear that your great-great-grandson, there's some
He's
sort
going
of
to court.
court case. People are being
Because he's
subpoenaed.
being bullied.
He's being
By
bullied.
some kind of a Chinaman out here.
Chinaman. I
Yeah,
haven't
Riley
heard
is
that.
half Chinese.
Oh, okay.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
You can't tell with his fucking. That wasn't pink eye he had in his mugshot. That was his half of his head is Asian. So he's got one squint eye.
I didn't know that Riley
didn't
was
know that?
Asian. That's fascinating. Yeah, so it looks like that court case that I thought had been tossed is maybe still going on.
Well, there ain't no charges now.
there ain't no
there
charges.
ain't no charges, son.
So if there ain't no charges, what happens then? I don't even know.
You go to jail. Welcome to my era. Welcome to the Jim Crow. Welcome to the Reconstruction South.
So is Riley going to
Like I
have
said,
to
a black
escape?
man or an Asian
Yeah.
man to prison for any reason at all.
So it's very possible Riley's going to have to use some sort of underground railroad situation to escape from justice.
Underground Chinese railroad. That's right.
Well, they built the regular railroad.
Riley's underground railroad is going to have Wi-Fi. Going to be like South Korea. Open out, bitch.
I'm excited to see how this
How do you think
my
grandson will testify in court? Do you think it will be do a good job? Do you think my great grandson will be do a good job in testifying
I don't
court?
know. Mr. Knox,
Vito,
every time I see your face.
do you think that he will be do a good job? Do you think that Eric July will be do a good job in court? Vito?
I look forward to seeing the eloquent speaking manner of your grandson,
You gotta come
Mr.
in.
Knox.
Look, listen, Eric, I could only speak to you from the beyond the grave of my pissed-on grave on this here electrified washing toilet. And let me tell you that you gotta hit them with some razzmatazz when you come in as a court. If they say you gotta swear on this here Bible to tell them the truth, and you grab the book and say, I only speak the truth. Oh, I only speak the truth. Oh, I only speak the truth. Oh, I only speak the truth. Holla, 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 hey, let me get a holla, hey from the judge. Holla, holla, hey. And then you go,
okay, Mr. Knox. I don't know if this is good legal
advice.
advice.
That's how you do. That's a good
I think they
legal
toss you out of
advice.
court if you try to put on a show.
What you know, fat boy? You don't know nothing about court.
Clearly, I don't. Well, I guess I was mistaken. Maybe Eric will have to testify in court. Fascinating. Yeah,
he should be testifying in court.
Well, I know your people are good at testifying. They sing it from the
comic book creators like me.
Yeah,
I drew my own comic book.
Did you now?
Yeah.
With your the mouth looks so fucking horrifying.
I invented
his eyes are like not even fucking on the same plane.
What do you
Mr. Knox?
What do you mean?
Whoever did this etching of you, I think did you dirty.
It's not an etching, there's a picture.
This is a photograph here?
Yeah, my comic was called Dat Batman. It was called Dat Batman.
Dat Batman.
Dat Batman.
What happened?
Dat Batman.
What happened to that Batman?
What happened to Dat Batman?
Yeah.
I invented it.
You invented Dat Batman?
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to give that a read.
Dat Batman.
I'm very
Not
excited.
how big he is.
Was that and you wrote that?
Yeah, wait. I forgot that I was looking for Chuck Dixon.
Yeah, you completely forgot that you were looking for. We've been hanging out with Mr. Isom Knox for quite a while. Oh, there he is, Chuck Dixon.
Well, and then a bunch of dicks shoot up your ass.
I can't believe it. You go looking for Mr. Dixon.
I forgot I was even talking about.
Well, I believe you were talking about how you don't care about comic book
bullshit.
bullshit.
Are you excited about 15 super stories of 15 super stories, Vito?
All my favorite characters have come to visit.
Are you excited about
15
Norfolk?
super stories? Norfolk's coming? Okay.
And, oh yeah, it's this way.
Are we going to get Larry Sugar Night at some point?
Oh, Larry Sugar Night's going to be there. Larry Sugar Night's going to be there. Larry Sugar Knight's she's gonna say, I'm sweet enough, thank you. They say, hey, Larry Sugar Knight, how'd you like some brown sugar? And he goes, yeah, I'm sweet enough.
Are we gonna get more of the
Thank you, sugar tits.
Mr. Dixon, I don't know if that will fly in the Rippaverse. It's kind of a family friendly. We even saw that, there's titles intended for children now.
Oh, yeah, that weird fuck. What's his name?
Cross-eyed Lathan Zvavers or whatever.
Drunk Pedio.
Oh, Drunk
What's his
3PO.
name?
Yeah, Drunk 3PO.
With his Assomatic Chronicles that only sold like that piece of shit. That fucking waste. He's taking my money. I said, bitch, I'm Chuck Dicks right up your... I'll shove these dicks right up your ass.
Oh, no, just
I invented Bane. I invented Bane.
Hold on. Ripascend is a very important part of the Rippaverse publishing portfolio.
How about I send my foot right up your ass, Drunk Pedio?
No.
Hey, Drunk Pedio, why don't you stop drawing comics about little pedophile kids?
Chuck,
about little kids, you sick weirdo.
Chuck, this is a
lot.
lot.
Before I chuck my foot up your ass and my
You're
dicks
a
up
comic
your ass.
statesman. You can't be saying this about Drunk 3PO. And
I'm kidding.
Ripascend is also going to benefit other creators like Yellow Flash. You're a fan of him, I would imagine.
Hey, did that chick get her tit cancer cured or what?
Which one?
I don't know, that Raven
one. Ray, yeah, from the well, hopefully the money you're bringing in will help her out.
Look, either cure him or lop him off. I don't know what's
Chuck. That's a little extreme.
Is that too far?
Chuck.
Hey.
The woman has breast cancer. Come on. This is look, I think you should just focus on what you're great at, telling great stories. I mean, Alpha Core.
I mean, if she had better tits, then she could raise some more money, right? Am I right? Is that wrong?
Chuck, come on. That's Chuck. I don't think that's the reason for a lack of funding.
I mean, I saw the gifts and go.
Chuck, you can't be.
Looks like one of Mike Barron's comics, actually.
Oh, come on with this.
Stinkerino in the
Chuck.
toilet. In the toilet.
This is too much.
All I'm saying is, if I see a great set of tits, I'll throw in $100. But otherwise, I'll buy the shirt.
So what? You didn't pitch into this one? You bought the shirt.
I bought the shirt. Come on.
She got about $2
Don't bust my
from that.
balls there, Vito.
I'm not trying to bust your balls, Chuck. I was all excited for the new.
Don't bust my dicks.
The Rip-a-veal, as they put it.
Rip-a-veal,
which was confusing.
That was my idea. That was my idea.
Why
That's
would you
a
call it
Bane. I said,
Rip-a-veal?
Eric, that's Bane-tastic. Rip-a-veal, that's Bane-erific.
I was like,
that's a Baner. I said. Ooh, I've got the
that's
venom.
A Baner.
I've got the venom coursing through me at the Rip-a-veal.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a tit whacker. I said.
Now, I think one thing Rippaverse fans have been very excited for is the stunning conclusion to the Isom trilogy.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Now we previously ended this with Isom rescuing his.
Satan kneels on Isom's neck. And he can't breathe.
Well,
and then
I don't know if that's a way to conclude it.
Well, and he pulls it out at the last minute.
Yeah.
He pulls out the race card out of his utility belt, I call it.
No, Chuck, you can't call it that in 2024, 2025.
What do you mean?
Utility belt? Come on.
And then
Chuck, I know you're out of the mainstream, but there's still a few things.
No. Come on. I can do whatever I want. I'm the legendary Chuck. I came up with Bane.
You did come up with Bane. I don't know if that lets you have a utility belt. I just think that might be.
I came up with that for Bane. That was
originally a Bane
idea.
I
said he should have a utility belt, and that guy you were talking about before said he should have a Venom, and I said that's like steroids. That's bad for the kids.
I think that now that Eric has you in his corner, we're all looking forward to the Isom 3 conclusion. And maybe will we see perhaps what happened to Jasmine? Maybe will Altona face off with Darren again?
She gets roped by a Muslim gang.
No, Mr. Dixon. I don't.
Sorry, that's canon.
I don't think anyone wants Jasmine to get roped.
Nobody wants it. That's the point. That's a good story. Chuck. Then Isom calls the police, and they show up and they arrest. That doesn't
sound like a thrilling conclusion at all. Is it a courtroom drama at the end of Isom 3?
That's life, buddy.
That's life.
Cops just show up and the party's over.
Well, I'm very excited. 15
books.
15
How many books have you put out this year?
No, thankfully none.
You fucking idiot.
I'm happy with the one.
You know how much money I'm making off of this idiot?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, man, and he quit his YouTube career because you guys bullied him too much.
That's true.
We really
put a damper. He had a really good thing going there until he kind of fucked it all up.
He had a good thing going. I should have stuck to making fun of white people.
It was easy money, yeah.
Yeah, he messed that up, didn't he?
There is an alternate timeline where that guy kind of just kept doing his own thing.
Hold on, I'm getting the call.
Oh.
I've got to go.
Okay, Chuck. Good seeing you, buddy.
Whoa.
Wow, we haven't seen that guy in a while.
Rip-a-veal, man.
Rip-a-veal.
That's cool. Glad that Chuck Dixon could stop by.
I'm glad. I love Chuck.
Okay, that Ryan
I miss Scott Adams, though. One of these days.
No, I can't do Scott Adams right now. Jack Benoff or the Ryan
at some
Dixon
point, maybe next time we could have him weigh in on all this Indian
I don't like
stuff.
Scott Adams anymore.
What has he been up to on Twitter? He's always causing trouble.
Everyone's just what's every right wing male doing? Shitting on Nick
Isn't
Fuentes.
this the perfect time for Dilbert to be commenting on Indian?
Yeah, they hate Albonia. Albonia.
If this is the new Raw in Dilbert, hey, this should be his time.
Yeah. Dogbert made everything go to Elbonia, and everything fucking sucks there.
Yeah, so Scott Adams should be like,
"What are you doing, Scott?
He's finally off the chain. He's Dilbert Unchained. Where are these hard-hitting Dilbert satires?"
The rhyme yeeted dicks in my ass. Nobody wants that. Jack Man offered 2. How are you going to replace Sean with the H-1B Indian? Terminally chill for 2. Do not redeem this Trooper Toucher. Tyler P for 10. Dick Umexi Jew. Send me my stuff you sent to the wrong address in September. Ooh, I'll try. And Vito Fat, send me my comic I ordered. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Toxic Waltz 0 for 666. First time ever super chat. I love you fucking youth balls.
Thank you, Toxic.
Rhinoxus for 5. Vito is basically just doing what Ozzy Man Review does, but people are mad for some reason. What's that?
Is that the guy? There's one guy who just does videos of all the Indian people cooking food, and then he comments on. There's a lot of these guys.
Do that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
There you go.
I love those.
Sam Tums for 1.
Have you seen the one where it's like white guys, if white guys made Indian food?
Yeah. I put that grate on it.
Why do they always have to look like they're completely disinterested in what they're doing?
Because they don't have any kind of like connection with process. They're just like zombies, and then they do things, and it's all fucked up. And you're like, how'd you fuck all this up? And they're like, what, sir?
It looks terrible.
Jared771 for 5. Vito, how dare you screw the longtime loyal fans and jack prices for us? No more of this coddling, not making fat jokes bullshit. This is war. Tubbo.
It's not like I did it without talking to you.
I would have never toggled the no grandfather mode.
Okay.
I would have grandfathered in all the prices.
Well,
I might grandfather in my prices on my Patreon just to show you what's up.
Okay.
I'll raise my prices and grandfather everyone in to spite you.
Whatever feels right.
Hot
okay,
Fart
man.
Dingledorf for 5. I love gooning to Leela Khan all night long. My favorite lolly con artist. Oh, it's Bobby Firling. They draw the best lolly con.
Yeah.
Real black guy for 5. When will Dick take responsibility for ruining Bo Black's life? Since then he turned trans, lied to his friends, put on a dress, and left his channel.
Can I say something real quick about Bo Blacks? Let the gay autistic kid wear dresses. Just leave him the fuck alone. All right? I don't need endless videos about Bo Blacks putting on a dress.
Oh, he loves it. He loves the
He
attention.
might. Maybe he's getting off on the humiliation.
If he is non-binary, if he is a woman now,
Yeah.
oh, God forbid someone make a video about a woman wearing a dress.
I guess he's a grown man at this point. He's like 20-something or whatever, but it's just kind of weird that every aspect...
He's a grown...
For those of you who don't know, Bo Blacks, who's been a guest on this show, I guess there's some picture of him wearing...
I need an instant mute.
Wearing a pretty dress and trying to be a girl. You know what? Let him be happy. Who cares?
You look like shit, though.
He looked like shit?
What kind of question is that?
I don't know.
Are you acting like that's...
I haven't seen a picture of Bo Blacks in a dress, nor do I want to see a picture of Bo Blacks in a dress.
Well, you see the fucking...
Yeah, I'd fuck that before I fuck Bo Blacks. Jesus Christ.
I have 2 Saisom for 5. $6 to match the new Patreon. Watching... Oh, yeah. Everybody should be doing $6 super chats. I watched Old Man Rick being bad at audio. Will never cease to amaze. Rip Sean. Lawrence Evading for 20. Bob Dylan is a musical force like no other, but him shuffling around the New York City folk scene, probably his least interesting biographical period, never told in a compelling way by Scorsese or Dylan himself. Thanks, and
What's interesting is the original title of that new movie coming out was called Going Electric, and the whole movie is specifically about Bob Dylan playing electric guitar for the first time.
Wow!
So it's not even like all of Bob Dylan's life. It's just like this one very specific, boring period.
Where he played an electric guitar?
Well, basically all the folk guys were like, bro, you're betraying folk.
Yeah.
And you're like, how can you betray folk? Who gives a shit?
Going electric, man. It's a big deal, man. It's a big deal.
Pigeon for 5. Wow, a comic in WW2. No one ever does WW2 in comics. Well, I've got an exciting twist that you're going to have to stick around for.
See it in like
2029.
50,
yeah.
25,000.
Sega Genesis for 5. I'm just glad my best friend Vito is having a good time. Jared771 for 5 Canadian. My hatred for Vito can't be contained by a single super chat. If you need the money, how about you eat less, you money-grubbing Nimitz class and well.
Nimitz.
Thanks for the comment. Diamond G for 2. Oink. David 2 Dope for 10. Hope you all had a Merry Christmas. Get a job, Krim. Ominous Kelp for 756. Thanks for unblocking me, Vito.
Nice.
Pigeon for 5. Figures getting us to the moon and shit. Jab City for 5. It's kind of gross that you can give your dead friend big tits in your comic. Her tits are perfectly sized. Nah. Please invite Tim Rogers to the show. There's an open invite for Tim, but he's in New York. So JM for 2. Fun fact, 18770 Cars for Kids funds Jewish summer camps. I think I knew that. Renoxus for 5. Dekaka Shinsuki put more work into Vito and Vito Chan's Katatsu models than that guy put into that shitty super killer game.
What do you mean? It was a great game.
It looked like what it was supposed to look like. Davey, too dope for 5. 80s girl needs to hurry up and give birth. Vito looks famished.
Wow.
I don't know what that means. Bean Boy Billy for 20. Come-tastic PKA episode, Dick, but it's disappointing you couldn't bully Woody with 100% true facts. It would be fun to see you both on PKA at the same time. Plus, get Taylor back on the pod. I'm gay for you guys. Love the show. You were on PKA?
Yeah, yesterday.
So the episode may be up now. Probably by the time you hear this. Maybe by
Woody
Monday it'll be
there.
up. You filled in for Woody.
Yeah.
And there was who was on?
He rides those. He straps a fan on his back and flies
That's
around.
awesome.
Like 4,000 feet in the air doing flips and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know if it's cool.
What do you mean? Those guys with the fans and the paraglider things?
Yeah.
When Hamas does it, it's cool, but when he does it, it's not.
Well, because they're doing lawnmowers and stuff. They're not doing paragliders. They're doing like vehicles.
Yeah.
You know? And yeah, when they're doing it's cool.
They have the ones you like sit in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woody does the ones that you're like standing in and you have a fan on your back.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, so he's like up there going like, wee, flying around
Bro,
like
you
that.
can just like fly, like you can go for distances. I watched a video of a guy just like flying over like fucking farmland. It looked cool as hell.
I didn't bring it up to say it wasn't cool. You're the one that said it's so cool.
Well, it kind of seemed like you were bringing it up like, hey, get this.
Isn't it kind of goofy though? Like
No.
You're like in a little parachute flying around.
You, on the last episode, devoted half of it to talking about how you want Heelys.
That's cool.
No, that's way gayer than flying through the air like a bird, a dream man has had
You're
since
not flying through the air like a bird, though.
of
You're flying like
Inception.
you're standing in an elevator going like, whoa, like you're Hillary Clinton.
Oh, so like the Rocketeer?
Whee! But you're not shooting up. You're going straight. You're flying like in Batman Beyond when they made Superman fly weird. Like that. That's how you're flying like. It's not cool. It's not as cool as you're saying.
I hope I never achieve the level of jaded where flying
but
is
you're not
gay.
You're like standing up. Oh, wow, that's cool down there. Oh, and otherwise you're just like looking around.
It's still flight. It's still leaving the fucking surly bonds
and you're doing
of Earth
corkscrews, and you're like,
touch
whoa,
the sky.
like standing straight up. Whoa!
Well, does he actually do the corkscrews?
Yeah, he
and
does
shit?
corkscrews and flips.
Really?
Yeah.
I would not do that. I just want to fly.
They're gonna need a bigger fan.
I would say it's cooler than these guys who
like
get those
the Titanic.
fucking flight simulator setups, man. It's like you're actually in the sky.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Well, maybe
It's
you should
just
talk.
info for you.
All right. Well, a new PK episode featuring Dick Masterson. Did you get to plug because you were on the show for 4 hours?
Yeah, I kind of forgot to do it at the beginning though.
That's bad. J-Rob Detailing Ireland for €5. Dick, that's not me messaging you on Snapchat. It's here or Patreon.
Okay.
Do you like Guinness? Oh, man, I'm smashed. Cheers. Oh, hey, Vito. Cheers, boys.
No, I don't like Guinness. I drank too much when I was younger, so I drank too much Guinness when I was younger, so I don't like Guinness anymore.
Interesting.
It's too heavy. It's like drinking bread.
It's a very good description.
I'll drink Smithwick still maybe once a year, but not Guinness. I can't.
I don't know how guys drink more than one of those. You know, you see the Irish guys are always talking about like drinking a bunch of Guinness, and you're like, how? It's like heavy as fuck. /Bolt for 10. Dick, your race is a biological reality tweet pissed me off. I don't like H-1B slaves or policing American workers at all, but to imply a person's values come from their DNA is totally insane.
Okay, give a black guy, a white guy, and a Chinese guy a fucking guitar and see what they play. And then give another black guy and a white guy and a Chinese guy a guitar and see what it sounds like.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with value, you shithead. Hey guys, everybody gather around. So we've got this idea. It's called a caste system. If you don't like it, walk away. Who's still with me? All the Indians. Yeah, this sounds like a great idea. I don't know why, but we all think this caste system's fucking amazing. Hey guys, we have this idea called Jesus Christ, who died for your sins. Who's with me? Only the white people? What happened? Why? How come this didn't appeal to literally every person on Earth? He's died for your sins. How come that doesn't appeal to every single fucking race?
A lack of marketing, I would say. You know?
Yeah. Everybody's
like,
identical. DNA means fucking nothing.
I'm not saying that.
Hey, we got a...
You're saying white people are predisposed to enjoy the Jesus narrative more?
Yeah, obviously.
I don't know. That's an interesting thought experiment.
Why? It's not.
Well, I'm just saying, like, where did you get this from?
Who has Jesus? Who has every piece of media they've ever invented since the beginning of their fucking race is Jesus. White people. You think China's making movies about some version of Jesus? You think Chinese has a Chinese Superman? Oh, I'm here to suffer for all the sins of all of China. No, they don't have that mythology.
I'm sure they have a hero's journey something type. Well, I guess
it's the guy that obeyed the government and he did what everybody wanted him to do. China man.
Now that's the story.
Knock, knock, Africa. Hey, what do you guys like over
it's
here?
the Chinese Jesus. Stop doing Jesus shit. Yeah, okay. And then he went into a cave and he died quietly. After putting together some iPhones.
You go to Mexico. You guys like Jesus? Yeah, but our Jesus is like a little, he's got like a magical powers, and his mom is always around.
We really like his mom. His mom's got a big old ass.
Mom's got a big
make a big statue of her.
Okay, you like Jesus' mom? We're not really that. White people aren't really into Jesus' mom. You fucking dickheads. Oh, Jesus' mom. Because I'm Jesus.
I'm not gay. I don't want to think about. I like that at the Mexican.
There's no /bolt. There's no difference. There's no difference between any fucking race. You're totally right. They're all fucking identical, dude.
I like the idea that.
So what are you saying? One's better than the other? Well, I don't know. Do you want to play country music right now? What do you want? What do you want to do right now?
I think you should make one of these a day. The Dick Masterson breaks down.
Are you kidding me? If I could just speak normally?
Yeah.
I've been not speaking normally for 30 years. Because I know teachers started with me, hey, you can't be saying that stuff. Why? You go to the principal's office and be raped.
That's true. You had to watch yourself. You had to watch yourself. Mr. Poop Snorkel for 2. Stop fucking with the audio, you eclectic fuck. Dean Shot for 2.
That was forever ago.
I know. Thanks for the last,
unless it
boys.
wasn't. I don't know.
Nobody else has been saying anything.
I don't know.
Deranged Ape for 5. Just started my 8th run-through of the original show this week, and this reboot, well, has been fantastic. Easily the best content on this website. Keep it up. Mick Lightsaber.
No, you know what? You know who else isn't different? Men and women. They're exactly the same.
You're right.
Yeah. Men of people of all race are exactly the same. Really, the men and the women? Well, not the women. They're fucking retarded. Okay. They got heads too.
I almost brought in this problem, and I might expand on it in a future episode. My problem has been being the liberal, the centrist friend that all the liberals need to come to and say, you might have been right about some of the trans stuff.
My God.
I got another one of those today. I always get guys going, when you first started saying some of this trans stuff is wacky, I thought, when did Vito become such a radical bigot?
What do you mean? What do you mean saying it was wacky?
I said, guys,
pissed me off. I know Splash Bald. I've met him.
Yeah.
He's a white guy. That's what he just said is the whitest fucking shit on the planet. You think you go to China? Hey, China. You guys know that all the races are the same.
Exactly the same.
They will fucking execute you where you stand.
Well, that's because the Chinese...
Knock, Africa. Just want you guys to know that every African race and every race on Earth is totally identical and interchangeable.
It's just a question of economic advantages, Dick, as we all know.
It's just a question of socioeconomics.
That's all it is. All dogs are the same, All those pit bulls murdering Why can't we get rid of the fucking pit bulls?
Guys, we all know women are retarded. We can sit here all day and talk about how women of every race are different and retarded in a different way.
But
we're all identical.
A black woman and a white woman, same thing. I hear white women say, hell nah, all the time.
You guys... You have shoes in the middle of the room? Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Put your shoes away.
Make Lightsaber for 10. One of the most retarded examples of unnecessary censorship I've seen is people censoring the word accused.
Accused?
I have not seen that.
That's weird.
Johnny Rocket for 5. The UK let countless underage white slags get... Okay. Is that a quick sell for 2? The mainstream loves cunny. Not Mothman for 10. Hey, V's, this is like the 3rd time you brought up Nazis being a subculture that will never be corrupted by my advertisement. Where did you read about it? I'd like to learn more. No, this is just genuinely a thing that I have invented in my head. It's based on nothing. Not Mothman for 5. Wee Richard. Same question, but what about the Federal Reserve?
You want to read about the Federal Reserve?
I have no idea.
Oh, I don't know.
Send me an email.
Start
Hollywood for
Googling.
10. Dick, thank you for being the voice of us white subtards.
You guys need to get your fucking act together.
Well, maybe that's your
fucking arguing.
You're a
on-
one book. Maybe you could write that. It'd be a good book. Dick Masterson. Whites are better than Indians. You probably can't get away with that one.
Everyone's just,
Men are better than women. Now that's something you put in a Barnes and Noble. The other one you're gonna have to get a little more creative with the titling. Gay bitch for $4,000 for $6.99. Vito's wake up routine: wake up, take a huge shit, get out of bed. There you go. Claptrap and Destroy for 10. Richard, can you ride Vito and hurry up with Super Killer? Thank you.
yeah, I'll try.
Chris Schofield for 2. Vito, pay Dick what you owe him.
I knew you would forget your fucking checks.
I wrote the checks. They're
fucking
on
knew
my
it.
fucking table. I wrote them.
Backdated checks. Here we go.
If I send you a picture of them, will you be fine? You can send it tonight. I've sent you 90% of the money. There's one payment I got to send back. Whatever. Are you hard up for money all of a sudden?
you've had a loan for that money for 3 months. Basically.
Have I ever not paid you?
Where's the interest on that?
Yo, you want
fucking
interest?
money?
Yo, what's the
Well,
vig?
I didn't want
What's the
interest.
vig?
I didn't want
What's
interest
the
until
vig?
it started getting into January 4th, 5th. What's today? The 3rd?
I wanted to let the fucking December numbers fucking whatever coalesce. YouTube doesn't finalize the numbers until the end of the month.
Okay.
So you're getting more money than...
How come? Then how much is that? How much is that amount? Why don't I have the rest of the amount right now?
It's coming, baby.
It's not here. You had the check, but it's at home.
I have to
Why don't you
check.
take a picture of the check next time just in case?
You know,
forget it.
I'm really good about paying you. I do a complete breakdown of all the costs so you can look it over if you ever want to.
But it's late. All that shit is...
It's not late. Okay? I already gave you 15 grand out of it because I was paying you a bit
Gave me.
Whatever.
Gave me.
I know. Look. I have the checks. Okay, I'll send you a thing. You can scan it into your
Why do you
mobile
keep saying
app.
checks? Like it's multiple checks.
Because I wrote 2 checks. Because I wrote one.
Here we go.
I wrote-
Multiple accounts.
No, it's not multiple accounts. I wrote 1 check, and then I said, "Oh, I should also check the merchandise totals." Guys, don't forget Killdozer.Industries. Get your biggest problem
Can
merchandise.
you get a Trucks Me shirt yet, or is that still sold out?
You can still get a Trucks Me shirt.
Is it sold out?
No, it's not sold out.
If I go there right now, it's not going to be sold out?
I mean, it might not be in black or whatever it was. I should have brought in the numbers. We actually sold a lot of Trucks Me shirts.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I think Trucks Me was the best-selling shirt.
It's a great shirt.
It's at the
not
top.
even on the fuck. Where is it?
It should be at the top with all the other biggest problem shirts.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
All right. Black Heather. Black, though.
Black Heather is black.
No, it's not.
How's that any different?
It's not the same thing. Put it in large.
Look.
Okay, black, large. Unavailable.
Okay, but it shows... Hold on. This is black... Which one's Black Heather? I don't know which one's Black Heather. This is Black Heather, because see how it has the little sparklies?
Gay.
No, it's just this is what black is now. They don't do solid black anymore. They do the little fucking fibers in there. It looks better. Your shirt has that effect. Look, you have a shirt.
This is an Indy 500 shirt.
Okay, whatever. It's still black. It's just Black Heather. They don't make
Looks like
solid
static.
black anymore.
No, they fucking do too make solid
no,
black.
they don't. They stopped
Yes,
making
they
it.
do.
It's outlawed. It had asbestos in it.
All right, all right.
The other one had asbestos.
Just total
Just get the
incompetence.
Black Heather.
How the
It's
fuck do you
exact-
not have
it
black
is
shirts?
black. It's black.
Have you had this year and a half story with no black shirts?
Because
It's such a it's like amateur hour.
Shut up. I don't control. Look, they.
Who's controlling it that they don't have black shirts? Who is it?
Shut up.
Who is it?
It's the fulfillment people were using.
Whom?
Printful.
You're telling me Printful doesn't have large black shirts
Yes,
in 2
I'm
years?
telling you that.
You're out of your mind.
I'm not out of my mind.
You're out of your mind. There's no way.
It automatically propagates to the store. They've clearly discontinued offering the solid black in favor of the Black Heather because the Black Heather is a nicer color.
I promise you, if I sign up for a Printful account, I could get a
We
black
can
shirt.
look right now.
Okay.
Go to printful.com.
Printful.gay.
Don't disparage our printing partner. Hit order for yourself.
What do you mean order for myself?
Because you'll be able to order exactly what you want.
Explore products. All right.
Yes.
Browse new. I want
Don't browse new products. You clicked that for some reason.
Well, it's the first fucking button that came up.
Hit men's clothing.
Okay.
Okay. Now.
Hey, wow. Is this a grooming gang? What is this? What the fuck is this?
They have a number
shit?
of different models you can choose from to represent your clothing.
What the fuck is this guy?
That's
what the fuck is this? Is the number one?
It's one of many options.
The problem?
You can pick as.
Do you see? Are you waking up?
Shut up! You're such a shut up. Such an idiot. Okay, now we sell the Bella T-shirt.
No. I'm just looking for T-shirts.
Okay.
All men, all T-shirts. There
Sure.
we go. Okay. Unisex.
That's
black.
what we have.
There you go. Right there.
Okay, so click
Oversized
on it.
cotton black.
Click on the Bella ones.
It's right fucking there. Bestseller. Black. Canvas 301.
No, Black Heather.
Black.
Look see all the ones that are X'd out.
Bitch, are you fucking high, Vito?
What?
Look, black. Look at this.
What size?
Large. I've clicked on large. You think the Earth is sold out of large black shirts? Don't double check it.
Well,
of course
why
it's
was it
fucking in stock.
Okay, look.
Because you fucked it up somehow.
I didn't.
And your fucking back end or whatever you're doing.
Okay, so the large blacks are in stock here. Yes.
Yeah. Duh.
All right. Well, something's
You
wrong.
fucked it up. Why would there not be any black shirts?
Why would it not? I don't fucking know anymore.
Okay.
I think that must be it on there. That's on their fucking system.
You have fucked it
The
up.
Black
somehow.
Heather's nicer.
No, it's not. It's fine. Have both of them, but make the blacks available.
I will look into making the blacks available. Unavailable blacks. Biggest problem in the universe.
All right. Where is this?
I'll
Where
find
are we
it
at?
here. I got it. Okay. Vito paid Dick what you owe him. Mike Hunt
Yeah.
for 2. You know, I bet Vito couldn't make a video a day. The Archangel Joe for $75. Called to prayer for the Indians
We already
don't
did.
take our jobs.
You know who does take your job? Ditto. Ditto,
will
Pokemon,
take your job.
Porygon
Yeah.
2. Who else taking the
Why
job?
would Porygon take your
That's
job?
the worst part. The worst part about Pokemon. Pokemon 1 through 150. Great Pokemon. Every
Sure.
Pokemon doing split up into energy, doing what the Pokemon do. Then they say
Sure.
also Pokemon 151 to 300. You have job taking Pokemon.
Well,
You have Pikachu. Then you have some little leaf man come in, try to be Pikachu.
little
Try
leaf
to
man.
little leaf man. Little leaf dinosaur man come in to take Pikachu job.
Turtwig?
Turtwig come in.
I think
Then you
Turtwig's
have
taking
other-
Bulbasaur's job, not Pikachu's job.
And you have to come in and say, oh, actually, other Pokemon came in. Now we have new Charizard, but Charizard is a dragon, psychic Charizard, a fairy energy. This make no sense. Only stick with original native
Well,
150
you got
Pokemon.
more Pokemon. You can't just have the 150
Well, Pikachu
Pokemon.
too. Sure, you can only have 150 because there's not that many animals in the real world. Allah has only seemed to make a certain number of animals. You ask small child, how many animal are there? He goes, giraffe, horse, fish, turtle.
That's it.
Then you say, give me 150 more, and the kid said, I don't know, leaf turtle, leaf giraffe, shit,
Yeah.
shit Pokemon.
There's a lot of retarded gopher type Pokemon at this point. A lot of variations on a theme.
Electric sheep, stupid.
Well, once they started being like, what if there was a toaster Pokemon? You're like, well,
Motorcycle Pokemon. Why is there motorcycle Pokemon?
I'm like, yeah, I think you guys are out of ideas at this point.
Motorcycle Pokemon. What the fuck is this? What's in Allah? This is a haram Pokemon. All right.
That definitely seems like a sin against Allah. 2 wheels. All the fun in the world. Aklovich for 2. Vito should review every Cracker Barrel in America. God, I love Cracker
Good
Barrel.
idea.
One of my great disappointments is the closest Cracker Barrel is on the way to Vegas. You Cracker Barrel boy?
No.
Not a CBB?
No, I don't want Cracker Barrel.
They got that cornbread, got them biscuits.
I hate cornbread.
You hate cornbread.
I hate it. My dad and
Your people invented using corn for everything.
My people? Mexicans?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like
Native
cornbread.
Americans just kind of ate it. Mexicans were like...
We called it maize.
Maize. Yeah.
Maize. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like sweet things. I'm sweet enough.
Not even with chili? You put the chili on top?
I don't like fucking cornbread. I don't like
Remember when your buddy made chili? That was really good.
Who?
Brought it over here. They had a pot of chili. They had cornbread.
Yeah, that was good, yeah.
That was incredible.
Yeah. Not the cornbread, though.
I liked the cornbread. You ever had the jalapeno cornbread?
I hate spicy bread more than I hate sweet bread.
I hate spicy bread. Wow.
Just make it bread.
I'm learning a lot.
Doesn't need to have vegetables in it or spice or sugar.
Do you like naan?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Tiarni for 2. Max Cool. I got it from a hairdryer. Mike Hunt for 2. Bob Dylan, more like Robert Zimmerman. Am I right? Oh, that's true. And Amanda Hug and Kiss for 10. Thank you, Amanda.
There you go.
All right. What a great show. Oh, you have a couple more here. Let's see. Oh, well, you thought you were getting away from a certain bit, but I guess not. Let's see. Pineapple Man for 2. Vito use AI voice changers for the daily videos. That's true.
No, don't complicate it. Just do it like I said to do it.
I'll just load up. Every day I'll load up a video and go, these black guys are shoplifting iPhones.
Dude.
Look at all these iPhones. These black guys are shoplifting.
Yeah.
Ah!
And then the next day do like a Jewish woman. Oh
my
God,
God, I can't believe they're stealing all the iPhones. Oh, jeez. Oh, my Lord.
Like Morty. Rick, they're stealing all the iPhones.
Rick, they're stealing all the iPhones, Rick. Oh.
Hey, Morty, look at that guy.
Hey, Morty, look at that black guy stealing all those iPhones.
I'm telling you, man. Anthony Cumia would retweet you every day.
If every video is just a different character. Hey, Wilma, look at all those black guys stealing those iPhones.
Hey, boo-boo. Hey, boo-boo. Look at these black guys. They got their picnic baskets and full of iPhones.
It's always the same fucking video, and it's just a different cartoon character.
Yeah, just do it.
Hey, Scoob. Why is Scoob?
Look at all these
black guys stealing all these iPhones.
Scoob. Where do you think they're going, Scoob?
I don't know, Shaggy.
And people go, I always know what the video is going to be, but I watch it anyway. I don't know why.
I think I've seen this. I think I've seen this movie, Scoob. Shaggy?
It's so fucking all right, well, maybe I'll do that. Maybe that's the theme. Claptrap for 5. Dick's right, Vito. You need to do these voiceovers. There we go. The Archangel Joe for 5. Come get an actual super killer release date, or you're just chucking D's in and out of my ass. Nobody wants that. I got one in my head, but I'm done putting out dates. So. Mike Hunt for 2. Australian. Count Dankula made his video just his friends, too. Mike Hunt for 5. Sorry, Null said Sean owes you a blood debt on his last show.
Can Null do a push-up already? Like what? I mean, it's 2025.
Null's crying
Trump's
about
in charge.
his diet or something.
Yeah.
See, like when we talk about my
Null
diet,
needs
I'm
to
like,
put a
I'm on a
cupcake on the ground and
podcast.
do
Like,
a
it's
push-up.
fun. He's just on there just crying
Crying about everybody.
Oh, guys, I know about what a calorie is, and calories, I don't need. You guys know you've surrounded yourself with retards. Just go find friends who aren't them.
Do a push-up.
Well, he can't. He's locked inside, and those are the only people he can talk to.
I read some post Null said about like how he's dead broke and the site's never made money, and it's like, why are you
Did
making?
he get $100,000 for some
then?
fake lawsuit or something?
Yeah, he's pretending to have a lawsuit. Just don't. Like, IPFS exists. There's no reason to have an uncensorable forum.
Yeah.
Just quit. Do something productive, something engaging and fun. Don't just surround yourself by sick people and the mentally deranged.
Well, Null's a guy who, like, would
He chased away all the normal people.
What is his driving ideology? Like, what does he care about? Because at one point it was
Friends.
like, right.
Having friends from being like the guy that they all love and worship.
Well, he's a
like
complicated
cult.
character because at one point he's like, you know, I'm a free speech guy. I want to make a place on the internet where I get free speech. I'm like, okay, well, that's pretty cool. And he goes, and I want to have like a Medicare style like podcast like thing where I go on and I make fun of people.
That Cloudflare should have taken the Daily Stormer offline. Like, all right.
Yeah, and I'm like, you're a complicated, confused figure, Noel.
Yeah,
and I want to hang out with the most annoying, insufferable retards on the internet and have them not make fun of my weight. It's like, okay, man.
Hey, I won't make fun of your. I won't make fun of your genders if you don't make fun of my weight.
So he surrounded himself with these fucking retards, and now he's like, yeah, man, I don't know why all these retards are bothering me all the time. And it's like, this is a problem of your creation.
I don't know why Dick says I should do a push-up.
You pushed all your internet dads away, Noel. And you're not getting any more. No one else is ever going to take that bait.
You're too old.
You're too old for an internet dad. You had a good one in Dick Masterson. You fucked that up. Then you moved on to Nick Rekieta. Okay? And that was another fucked up internet dad thing. And now you're out of internet dads. You're not getting another one. They're not going to give you that. They don't just grow on trees. So now you're just stuck in a room full of retards crying about how you can't diet and everybody needs to leave you alone.
Stop running Kiwi Farms. It's not.
Go be the internet dad that you so clearly desire.
Yeah.
Go find a woman, put a fucking baby in her.
Don't do that.
Well, whatever. At least it'll get them off the fucking internet. Stop crying about everything.
Man. It's not going to be Kiwi Farms forever. It's not even Kiwi Farms now.
I am the ninja of all ninjas. I am the ultra ninja. I am lower than the lowest ninja in the ninja fucking academy. Bro, calm the fuck down. Get a life. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I feel bad for that guy.
I do too.
It's like a tragedy.
I mean, because he weirdly seems like a nice person. Like, kind of.
It seems like he's been led down a fucking gauntlet of like when you.
It seems like he was like, yeah, fuck Dick. Nick Rekieta is my dad. Then he went, whoops.
Whoops. Maybe I'm really bad at this having a dad thing. But it's not my fault. I'm a great son. No. You're a bad son. You're really bad at it.
Just do
You don't value the relationships you have, and you come up with really pedantic
That's
reasons to destroy them.
Yeah.
And then you go, I don't understand why I'm all alone in the middle of nowhere with no one who likes me other than retards on the internet who laugh at my shitty YouTube stream or whatever the fuck, Rumble stream.
Rumble.
Yeah.
What is he, like a 10,000 viewers?
Maybe that Rumble guy will be his new internet dad. And you can fucking betray him too.
Maybe.
Poor Noel.
I know.
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy looked at the man in the moon. He said, Dad, I made an internet forum for friends, and now I'm stuck and alone and retarded, and everything sucks in my life.
Detox is great. The show this week, boys. Vito, you're the funniest unfunny person on the website.
Tom gave us 1488. Okay. Spider Eternal for I was like, Dick missed the super chat. Let me really quickly read it.
I missed it.
And then I went,
real.
God fucking damn it.
Malachi Constant for 10 says, with Eric July quitting YouTube, there's a gap in the market for...
Well, we can't say that. Spider Turtle for 5. I do humility better than anybody else.
Gary
Longer too.
You've never seen... Am I subpoenaed for... I got a subpoena for Riley's thing too.
How did you get subpoenaed and I didn't?
Because you'd make it not fun.
Oh, so they brought you in because it's fun. So I ruined it. I do humility better than anybody else. Longer too. You've never seen humility like this, boy.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay? And you're going to love it. That's what Vito has to say. Hey, I'm the most humble guy in the world.
Aspartame brain tumor for 2. Is this Sanford and Sons?
TJ
for 5. Chuck Dixon. How's the first episode of the best episode of the year? Everybody wants that. The Gotta Sleep 215 for 9. This super chat is $1 less for the Patreon screw. Pigeon for 10. There's a joke about Woody training the October 7th boys, but I'm not smart enough to make it. I made it on PK. Michael winning for 100. Cardinal is an F slur. Do the pirate bit.
Thank you, Michael winning. Cardinal for 5. No more brother war. I love Michael. G Money Pants for 5 says fat. Nicholas for 2 says Vito. No blacks, Giswaldi. Kevin for 2. Black should always be available for purchase.
What?
And Spiral Eternal for 2 says I will never buy Heather Black. Go fuck yourself, Vito. Hey, Heather Black is the best black of all.
No.
Hold on, just one more here. Let's see. Zeta Quick Sulfur 2 says, I love the hat, Dad. And Yulim Mavakel for 20. Please do the daily iPhone videos, Vito. They will be your magnum opus.
Can't you just do it? Can't you just do the video? Everybody's asking for it. Everybody thinks it's funny.
There's not always a video suitable for
always
dubbing.
a fucking black kid doing crazy shit.
Why does it have to be a black kid?
Because you know what the bit is.
Hey, boo-boo.
Oh, gee, Dan. Then just like George Jetson.
Hey, family.
Oh, gee, Dad, I'm Elroy.
I
This
can't
is a
do-
black
I can't
guy's
do-
fucking taking all the iPads. Oh! Where is the thing? Oh! What's the game where we smash all the toys?
Vito's booty.
New tweets about little boys.
Vito's booty.
What's in the box? You know you want it.
Vito's booty!
So get on the scale, I smash it to shit. Vito's booty, Vito's booty, Vito's booty, Vito's booty. What's it gonna be?
What's it
gonna
this
be?
episode's gone on long enough, so why don't we just crack it open? Let's take a look. Uh-oh. That looks cool. Wait, what is it? That looks neat.
What is it?
I don't know. Wait, it's in like a fragile box.
It is in a fragile box.
Wait. Oh, oh no.
What was it?
It's a sliding monkey.
What was
Well,
it?
that kind of makes me. Is it another black figurine?
What is it?
I don't know.
Well, it's destroyed.
It says this is a set. Do not set. Okay.
Here, open it. I'm gonna get a different
Do you
camera.
actually not know what this is?
No, I don't know what that is. I thought it was good.
It's a mother's fucking pop in a nicer box. I thought it was gonna be something cool this
I thought
time.
it was something good.
Both of us were like, all right, what's
I
actually
thought it
in
was
there?
something good
Oh,
in there.
it's another mother's milk. This one you actually did manage to destroy it through the box, though.
Yeah.
You somehow, wow, you really destroyed it.
Yeah, damn right.
Wait, did he pre-destroy it, or did you do this?
Me?
This thing is completely
I'm
snapped
now.
in half.
I have a set of skills that I have developed over a number of years.
Somehow you managed to get through 2 boxes and still snap mother's milk in half.
Broke him in half.
I don't think we have enough of these right here. Just creating a pile. We got to do a giveaway. If anybody wants a signed mother's milk head, leave a comment. I don't know. I'll pick
Pay
somebody.
the $6.
Yeah,
the
you know what?
bonus episode.
Everybody who's part of the Patreon, you're officially grandfathered in. I'll pick somebody at random and I'll send you a mother's milk head. How's that sound? There, you're already getting some value back already. And look at that. We have our list of our top supporters. Thank you to everybody. This is updated. Hopefully, if for some reason I missed you, send me a message. But you should all be on there.
I can't even read them. There's too many.
Oh, what a horrible problem we have. So many supporters.
What's the point of the credits if you can't read them?
We don't read them. We never read them.
I mean, I can't read them with my eye.
You read them on. You have to go on YouTube and you can see it up
It's
close.
too small.
It's because you have it windowed. You can make the window bigger and then you can read it.
Nah, I know how big like screens are. Don't fucking move my shit around.
There.
I can't read anybody.
I can read them.
Read one.
Caleb.
I can't read that.
The Pope.
The Pope. Really?
Whatever.
Mark
Mr.
Melcher.
Rogers. Mr. Rogers is on there. The Pokemon guy's on there.
Oh, I see the Pope now.
Jacob Cersei is on there.
Man,
Pepito's on there.
If I go into that tournament and my deck gets rejected,
why don't you can write down what's in your deck and it'll check if it's, you could actually go into ChatGPT right now and say, this is my deck, is it legal? And it will tell you.
I don't trust ChatGPT.
You should.
It doesn't know.
It absolutely knows.
No, it doesn't know that stuff.
Yeah, it does.
It only knows stuff like, tell me what's the worst thing about white people. It's like, don't get me started.
Don't get me started, anybody. Oh my God, these white people.
You have the easiest thing in the world to do those videos with the voiceover. And I know you're not going to do it. You're going to disappoint me.
I'm not going to make one every day.
You got to make it every day, though. You got to make it tomorrow. You have to make it tomorrow.
Let me think about what I want to do with it.
No.
I got a lot of other stuff I'm doing.
You don't have anything that you're doing.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything. You're going to Costco every day, twice a day.
I love it at the Costco.
Make a video.
I was thinking about becoming one of these Costco guys. That's my real. That's my real dream.
You always want some kind of a scam, but then when you hit on a scam, you're like, I don't want that scam. I want a better scam.
Well, I want to be I want to join the Costco guys crew. I want to hang out with the Rizzler. I want to hang out.
They're not gonna let the Rizzler near you.
Anywhere near me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my own Rizzler. I'm gonna call him the Drizzler. It's a kid pees all the time. Hey, it's Big Vito and the Drizzler.
No, that sucks.
I got another character. He's called the Costco Racist. And I just go into Costco.
I know that character.
And I play Anthony Cumia clips loudly while eating a hot dog.
Pretending that it's ironic.
I eat a Costco hot dog and I blast the Anthony Cumia radio show at full blast until I get kicked out. Anyway, guys, check out at Victory Newsnet for my famous viral video, of which I will
subscribe
never
to the show and like the
make
show.
Another one.
Like the show.
Yes, like the show as well. Check out Dick on PKA.
Or you're going to die, or your family will die.
New bonus episode, Biggest Problem in 2024, retrospective at patreon.com/biggest problem.
Yeah.
We got a lot of fun stuff going on.
He says, please do the daily iPhone videos, Vito. They'll be your magnum opus.
Sounds like a lot of fun. I'll take it under advantage. We read all these. We got all these. You actually just read that one a second time.
Come on, man.
Do people really like them?
People love them. Ripoffers is so upset because it's so good.
Okay, see, I think you're gaslighting me.
Why would you